Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Technocracy Dominion here on Dork Tales. Welcome. I'm your storyteller, Kelly. Are you seeing him? And folks, this is going to be our first step into the wider world of the Technocracy here on Dork Tales, now that I'm back behind the wheel of a Technocracy campaign. Technocracy Chronicle. I'm very excited to be here, and I think that you are going to have a great time. If this is your first time joining us, Dork Tales is all about making the just the best stories with the best friends, basically. And I'm really excited to have you at the table with us. I'm very excited to hop into this, but before I do, why don't we go ahead and meet the Bruce family? Let's go around in a circle, introduce us, tell me who you're playing, and then we'll get ready to go, starting with Cal.
Hello, everybody. My name is Cal. I use he, him pronouns, and so does Constantine. Yeah, you can find me running Descent into Avernus, if you haven't watched that yet.
Which you should.
Or started watching it yet. No spoilers, but the group may have descended at this point.
Into Avernus?
And other than that, Transylvania Chronicles on Wednesdays at Dork Tales. And I've been doing some podcasting, the Laser Comb podcast, as well as Too Much Energon, if you like Transformers, and where we talk about Beast Wars specifically, and do interviews throughout the way. We reviewed the Japanese Beast Wars, so that's fun. And yeah, I'm excited to play not only Mage for the first time, but Technocracy.
Well, so, I think you're really going to enjoy it.
Let's see what I'm getting myself in for.
Absolutely. And of course, coming back from more Mage because of a horrible, never-ending Mage addiction is Robin.
Hello. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight, I'm very excited to introduce Clarissa Bruce, our syndicate acquisitions financier division, who also uses she, her pronouns. And yeah, I'm not a mage newbie anymore. This is like my third proper chronicle going into. There's Victorian, Zero Sum.
Fourth.
This now. I've done a couple.
Breaking Tradition.
Fourth. I guess, yeah, Breaking Tradition was like five episodes. Yeah, the full run. Okay, fine. So this is my fourth one. Yeah, so yeah, super excited to get back into the Technocracy. And I'm very excited because this character is going to be very different than Darcy.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Down beneath you, returning to Mage and the Technocracy after a long absence, is Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I go by Blogg in the chat. Use he, him, and they, them pronouns, and happy to be here. It's been a while since played a Mage game.
Yeah,
and
welcome back.
Those were crazy. Good times, though. Good times. Looking forward to trying this out again and being back here in the Technocracy. Always fun playing the good guys. And will be playing Alistair Bruce, the syndicate enforcer, and problem solver for the family and the business. Hey, I'm older than you by a month. I saw that, Donovan.
Yep.
That was lame.
And joining us for his first actual Mage game is Traz. Hey, Trazelta, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good. Very excited. But hi, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, as does my character Donovan Bruce, our gene engineer progenitor. Very excited, very nervous. Me and Cal are the newbies now.
Right. It's all good. It's all good. So, folks, we are going to be using Technocracy Reloaded, Mage 20, and most of our Mage 20 stuff. There are going to be some rules that we enforce that are either encouraged by Revised or are just like house rules that you can find over on our wiki. The players have all been addressed of all of these things during session 0. So if you haven't watched that and you're like, well, why are they doing that? Go check the session 0. We talk about it quite a bit. Besides that, as we're going into this, this is a game set in Vancouver, British Columbia, around late April of 2025. So a few weeks ago in real time. This game is going to follow a family of very wealthy media mogul technocrats called the Bruces. And I have 4 of them here today, with another joining us next game. But we'll be getting to that when the time is right. What I'd like to know is, does anyone have any questions or comments before we begin? Obviously, as we're going, if there's anything that needs to come up, if there's anything on your sheet that you would like to remind me of as we go, like if I have Donovan try to run a marathon, you can remind me of some of your flaws that would inhibit that. If I want to, say, make Chris do math very, very slow, he can remind me he has lightning calculator. We are hitting the ground running with some very established characters, so I want you to stay on top of me. And that said, if you have any rules questions, especially about magic, I'm here to work with you, not against you on this. Paradox is going to work against you, but that's its own kettle of fish. And thankfully, we're using the M20 Paradox rules, which basically mean have fun, you'll explode eventually. But it's like saying that you'll eventually get audited by the IRS. Like, eventually, yeah. But, like, you get a few years. So,
Question.
Yes, Robin.
I forget. Do we start with any dots of primal energy?
So primal energy, you're going to start with a number of dots of primal energy equal to your genius rating plus any node that you have. If you have a shared node, decide amongst whoever is bought into the same node how much you are taking out of that node.
50-50.
50-50? Yeah, hopefully it's not like 5 points of node. Then it gets kind of like very like King Solomon trying to like split that last point.
Well,
And then I will split it into 2 smaller babies and give each of you.
You're already joining the Nefandi already. That's great. I was expecting that to be a few games ahead. All right. Any other questions from anybody else? Or more from Robin, even.
How much resources does everyone have?
Not enough.
Never enough.
Yes.
I assume some of
yeah,
you took that
yes.
background.
I'm hoping so. All right. So I guess we're going to be heading in just a second. I'm just trying to make sure, get my first game jitters out of the way, get my XP written down. So I'm going to give you that for game 1, and then the chat bought you that much during another game. Perfect. So as we go, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Also, we do have our personal log and supporting cast Excel sheet, or our Google sheet that we're sharing amongst each other. So you can keep track of everybody who is on here, as well as members of the Bruce Media Board, as well as basically like just everything that we hopefully will need to know. So I guess with that out of the way, I think it's about time for us to start Technocracy Zero Sum. Oof. I did it. I said it. I said the wrong thing. I said zero sum. Damn it, Jen.
Zero. I just.
God damn it, Jen.
It just clicked.
It just clicked.
Time for us to record.
It sounded so right.
Paradox.
It sounded so right.
It's almost like we've been saying it for a while.
Yeah.
God damn it, Jen. Fine, you can run the game. You can win. All right. So, with that out of the way, welcome to Technocracy Dominion. It's Vancouver, British Columbia, April 22nd, 2025. It's a normal evening, a Tuesday, like any other. The city of Vancouver is, as always, blanketed in a halo of rain. This time of year, April showers are just an ongoing continuation of February showers and January showers, and who could forget December, November, October showers. maybe even September. Being in the rain shadow of the mountains nearby cast the city into a perpetual gloom a third of the year. But tonight, we're indoors. Tonight, we follow a single person as they head down the hall inside of the Gold Corporation building. Constantine, can you please describe yourself for us?
Constantine stands about 6 foot, has an athletic build, but on the thinner end rather than the bulkier end. A few imperfections keep him from being any poster child for anything anytime soon. Besides the odd bruise here or there, or cut, he's got a few scars on his face that haven't quite healed, and a white streak that has hit him in his hair. A white streak that has hit a little earlier than his age would otherwise dictate. Shallow face, sharp features. I picture kind of like a longer or almost like hawk nose, like Dresden, or if we want a real world example, Adrian Brody, who I think has a fantastic nose. Otherwise is usually standing straight and often lost in thoughts, staring off at the ground or in the distance.
Well, tonight, you are anything but. Moving through the internals of the Gold Corp building. You're on a mission. You know exactly where you're headed. As you make your way through the hallway, it's time to do a little bit of espionage. I would like you to make me the first roll of the game, Cal. Moving through the darkened corridors of this office building, it's pushing on 8 o'clock at night. No, it's a bit later than that. It's about 11:30. The building should be empty, even the keeners who stay after hours and languish in overtime, in a desperate bid to get ahead against the grind of capitalism and bosses who don't notice them, would be home by now. However, that's not what's happening here. The building is still fluttering with life. Just in a few select pockets. It's those that you are aiming for. To find what you're looking for, I would like you to make me a wits and investigation roll. If you have investigation. If not,
you know I do.
Okay. Do it at a difficulty of 7.
I've got to pull out my D10 box.
I must warn
Difficulty
you,
of 7.
I'm using my Bookworm Amethyst D10s tonight.
Uh-oh.
They are very chaotic when it comes to Mage, so have fun.
Wits
awesome.
and investigation, you say?
Yes.
All right.
All right. For those unaccustomed to the world of darkness, that means that you're going to be rolling those 2 dice together in a dice pool, trying to get 7s or up. 10s will re-roll if you have a specialization in either of those attribute or skill. That is applicable.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, that I should have expected that from do ones
1 subtract.
deduct? You boy. Okay. 1
1.
success then. Yeah. I had 3, but I rolled 2 1s.
Oh no. So, The inside of the building is quite a honeycomb of offices, cubicles, and so on. The Gold Court building is down near Burrard Street in downtown Vancouver, right in the center of everything. You were able to get in easily enough, but as you are moving through the hallways, trying to avoid the notice of security, trying to keep your head down at any security cameras or anything like that, you're finding that you have to make a more circuitous loop. Not only that, but this building is about 30 or 40 floors tall. It takes you a bit too long, about 25 minutes, to find that everything you are looking for is up on the 18th floor. The records division. Would you be taking the stairs, or would you be taking the elevator up?
Cameras in front of the elevators. Let's go stairs. I feel like more time is on my side.
Sounds good. Can I ask you, how many points of cloaking do you have?
3.
Okay. So with cloaking 3, you can generally assume that if you would like to pull those, kind of like actively lean into those, you might be able to be a little cockier about cameras. Something will often block your face. Something will often, like the feed will glitch slightly when you're on it, a lot of the time. But if you want to take the stairs, totally valid. As you are making your way up the stairs then, you are going to start climbing the side of the building, making your way up. The first 10 floors are pretty easy, but 18 is a hell of a climb. Can I get you to do me a favor and make me a stamina and athletics roll at a difficulty of 6?
Uh-oh. All right. Okay, not bad. 6. Two successes. I'm amping up.
All right, 2
It's going to be
successes.
3 next time, 4, 5. Yeah,
so
2.
You make your way up. The next 5 flights are grueling, but you've been working out recently or something. Like you're feeling good. Maybe it's the adrenaline of the night that's really, really clinging to you. As you make your way up the stairs, you're inside one of those stairwells that you can totally see right up the center of. The kind that do the switchbacks with no real landings except the corporate floors that exit with a big sign over each floor. But as you're getting closer, you start to smell the unmistakable scent of tobacco. And you can hear a little bit of bored conversation between a couple of people about 2 floors above you. What would you like to do? Listen in? Sneak past?
Does it sound like their voices are... Uh-oh. Thank you. The janitor's vacuuming today, too.
Well, they do that at night in office buildings, yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Does it sound like they're in the stairwell?
They
or
are
can
in
I
the
hear
stairwell.
them? How the hell would I sneak past?
I don't know. What would you like to do? So, you have a bunch of skills on your sheet that you could use. But I'm also noticing that you also have Forces 2. So, theoretically, you could just use a device.
3.
You have Forces 3, yeah. You could make yourself invisible if you wanted to. Or you could just bullshit them. Yep, Forces 2 is all you need. You bend light around yourself. You could also use Forces 3 to make a distraction. You could use Forces 2 to short out lights. You could use Forces 3 to fly if you really wanted to. Just figure out how you do it according to your belief system.
I like the Sam Fisher method of making the lights go out and then just walking past them or sneaking past them.
All right. So how would you do that? Do you have like a device on you? So you were trained to be a member of the New World Order. You've got all sorts of gizmos, gadgets, and techniques at your disposal. It could be as much as that you have like a deluminator or something, or you could just be really good at throwing like paper clips. Mage is a very...
the idea. I like the idea of like the whole kind of like a device, like a watch, that kind of like short circuits machinery nearby.
So it has like a
makes the light
little
kind
like
of
chaff
flicker.
effect on it. Cool. So you're going to make our first magic roll of the game, Cal. So
All right.
heading up here, what you're going to do, now there are two ways that you can do this with forces. You could use forces 2 and just have a localized short, or you could have a massive short with forces 3 that would pretty much black out the entire stairwell.
Let's do a smaller one because I want them.
Okay.
I don't want them
sounds
to
good.
alert like higher ups about it.
Okay. So this is going to be just a fluorescent strip inside of a stairwell that it's going to affect. It's going to kind of flicker and pop. So with that, I'm going to say that that is still coincidental because it is a poorly maintained stairwell full of stains and cigarette butts. And they already, luckily for you, have been messing around with some of the electrical equipment there to disable the smoke alarm while they could smoke. So...
Sneaky bastards.
Right? So what I need you to do then is you're going to take your enlightenment score, which should be 3 dice, and you are going to roll 3 dice at a difficulty of 5. So it is 2 for the sphere level plus a base difficulty of 3. Now, if you have anything that would lower that, such as you could spend a point of quintessence to lower that by 1. You could, what is your specialty focus for forces? Did you come up with one?
I did not look at the specialties.
Okay. So we can always do that for game 2. But so in that
Mhm.
case, and don't forget, you can always spend willpower on magic to gain an automatic success.
I might as well spend it while I have it.
Okay. Yeah, do it, because you're probably going to sleep at some point.
Spending it.
All right, so
spending
roll those 3 dice against a difficulty of 5. If you want to spend some quintessence to lower that, you can. You can spend, just for future reference, up to your genius rating per turn. You can lower a difficulty by a maximum of 3. Magic difficulties never go below 3 total.
Oh, I see. So you lower the difficulty. You're not adding dice
You're not adding dice.
when you do that.
Nope. That's
Okay,
Chronicles
and
of Darkness.
your dice pool is enlightenment.
Your dice pool is only your enlightenment, which is why doing
Oh,
like
that-
lengthy
oh,
rit
it feels so small.
it can be,
Okay,
but
I
it also
spent the
can be real
willpower.
big.
And primal, can I spend any of the primal energy?
Sorry, when I say quintessence, I mean primal energy. Mage
Or-
throwback.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
So yeah, you can spend. What's your genius rating?
3.
So you can spend up to 2 points to lower it right now. That would be a difficulty 3. And so basically, the way that the magic system works here is when you use a sphere, you use your successes to basically buy actions. So for example, you put into power or duration. I assume that 1 success is a base 1 in power, duration, what you're aiming at, etc. So technically I give you a little bit free that way, but it makes the system run smoother. For this, you only probably need like 1 success, 2 successes to have it like go off for about a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the willpower, but not spend primal energy.
Okay, sounds good. All right, go ahead. You just need 1 success beyond the willpower then. Give me your enlightenment, difficulty 5. And 1s do subtract. Now, however, we're using my alternate rule where 10s on magic always reroll.
All right, I got 2 successes.
On with the willpower or plus?
Oh, without. So 3 successes.
Okay, so reaching down syncing your watch up, there's going to be a flicker of light above you, casting the stairwell into shadow. You can hear the voices up ahead go, "Oh, what the fuck? Seriously? This internship isn't worth the money they're not paying us." Can you go ahead and make me a Dex and Stealth roll at a difficulty of 4 to move past them?
I've got my sneaking shoes. Oh,
You
I
do.
should make that an item.
You should. You can totally, you can use forces too to make your movements soundless.
Oh, you
Remember,
They-
sound
they
is a force as
probably-
well.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, everything. Forces
Everything
are
is a
lot of
wave.
thing. Everything is a wave.
Everything is a wave.
Unless it's an
Dex
MP3.
and stealth. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Difficulty.
Difficulty 4. They're confused in darkness. You're
4
timing this with your
successes.
magic. 4 successes. Boom. You move past them stealthily, silently. They don't even know you are coming. And then you're past them and in the hall. As you move through, the door swings shut behind them, blocking out your... well, actually, that's a question. As you're moving through, the door's kind of propped open with a door stop up, like, in the hydraulic. If you wanted to swipe that, you'd be able to lock them in the stairwell.
That is pretty funny. But they're not, I'm not going into the same floor that they're on.
They're
I'm,
right outside of...
ascending higher.
They're right outside of 18.
Oh, well, then of course I'm going to.
Okay. I'm not
Swipe
even
that.
making you roll for that. You plan this out. We can also say that you easily folded in forces 1 to be able to see in the dark into this. It's not a big deal to fold in extra effects. So you walk up, sneak past them, clutch the doorstop that they have wedged up there, or the folder or whatever, and you're going to hear the door ka-junk as you hear no, oh fuck, on the other side of the door as it slams shut. Looking around, the hallway is completely dark. Only the emergency minimalist lights that the Health and Safety Board requires be kept on are on. Except a single shaft of light that is jutting out of a room down the hall. You're pretty sure that's where you're headed. As you approach the door, you hear the sound of shuffling papers. You hear the sound of grinding. It's a shredding party. What do you do? I assume you're kind of like near the door, not in exactly.
And at this point, it's a brightly lit office again.
Yep. So basically, looking in, you're going to see that it's a records room. There are stacks and stacks of paper. The entire room is probably about 30 by 30. Like, the most disorganized at the moment, like tax accountant storage room. We're saying banking boxes stacked about 10 feet high. There are movable shelves with the huge cranks that allow you to kind of go... and inside, just taking a quick glance, like there's a few people in there, at least. But everybody's rushing around.
Just going to listen to them for a moment.
Okay. Make me a perception and alertness roll. Difficulty of 6, unless you have something that gives you like preternatural hearing.
Perception and alertness. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was all 9s, but there's actually just a lot of 6s. What was the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
Okay, then 9s and 6 are good. And no 1s.
No ones?
3 successes.
3 successes. You think there are probably at least a dozen people in that room. You could hear one person barking orders around. Hey, move around. I need that box, and I need it over there yesterday. Get all of the stuff from May last year through April. I need it all, especially the stuff on the tariffs. Get the tariff documents there. There. Leave them right next to the shredder. You, Mikey. My name's Ted. Your name's Mikey tonight, fuck. Now go and grab that box and shred it. It sounds like one executive bossing around probably a dozen interns. It sounds like a bit of chaos in there.
Is there a sprinkler system?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what the best part about that is? They were already tampering with the fire alarm system outside. The guys in the stairwell could easily get blamed for that. It would be coincidental.
That is true. So that
now you're thinking like a mage, right? Like you're like, oh, work the angles.
I probably wouldn't have thought about that.
That's why I'm here to help you for your first game.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? I'm going to. I'm a big fan of. It didn't match the character, but in the New World Order, there's a certain group called the Q Division, which has a lot of gadgets.
Yep, and you do have a Q Division member in the city.
Maybe it's a little corny, but I always pictured the watch like from GoldenEye.
Of course.
And unlike the normal lasers that you play with a cat with, I imagine it has like a laser that's like superheated. Sure. And I'm gonna either activate or break the thermal detector on the.
That's pretty easy.
The
sprinklers. Let's go ahead. Give that to me again. It's going to be. You're going to be at a difficulty 5 again. And you only really need 1 success, because here's the fun thing. When you roll successes, basically you're trying to do damage to it, right? You're just trying to basically heat it. Forces...
Oh, I'm doing nothing fancy, yeah.
Yeah. Every success does 2 levels of damage. And because it's forces, I use the rule where forces gets 1 at the top no matter what. So 2 becomes 3, 4 becomes 5. Forces always does a little more damage because it hurts.
Ooh,
yeah, it's one of the alternate rules for spheres where certain things like matter last longer than other spheres. Because
I see they all have their little
quirks. It's in some revised content that not everybody uses, but I like it.
Oh, no ones. 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. You aim your watch. The laser illuminates the spot above your head. Are you aiming for the one directly above you, or are you aiming for the one near the stairwell?
I'm aiming for the one in the room with all the people.
Okay.
With all the documents and...
So, inside of the room, you see that there are layers and layers of documents. And then suddenly, there's a little... And then... as the sprinklers go off. You hear the sound of chaos and panic inside as people are freaking out, trying to cover themselves. Brackish water, non-potable water, starts to spit everywhere from old pipes. Ones that haven't been serviced correctly in 10, 15 years. It smells like sewage inside of the room as this old, stale water begins to pour down. The executive inside tries to keep people in order, but is having a hell of a time doing so. What do you do?
A lot of them probably aren't wearing their blazers. They're probably just
Nope,
ties
they're
off
just-
or ties loose.
Ties off, rolling up their sleeves.
You know what? Gonna quickly take off my jacket.
Okay.
Grab anything that's near me, a folder. Oh, the folder that was tucked into
Yep,
the
that was holding the door open. Yep.
Yeah. and I'm gonna hold it over my head.
Okay.
You said there's like a dozen of them, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
He didn't seem to know people's names. And
Yep.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take exactly what I was after.
Okay. In the chaos, I want you to do me a favor and make me a wits and alertness or wits and investigation roll. Actually, let's go with alertness because you're looking quickly. You don't have time. So wits and alertness. In the chaos, we're going to say that's a difficulty of 8.
All right. Whew. Exactly 1.
That's all you need. Ducking inside, you are going to see that box about the tariffs has been placed right next to the shredder. You had
I'll
heard
take that.
that there had been some unlawful dealings between the President of the United States and the CEO of Goldcorp, one Scrimger Macduff. And that Macduff had been using this in order to move precious metals through a series of shell companies.
It's the Ukrainian precious metals I've heard so much about, huh?
Yep. With that,
I'm gonna grab the box,
Mhm.
and just sorry, sorry, out of the way, over there, and just duck and weave between the people, like freaking out, trying to.
perfect.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, behind you.
And as you are headed out, do you take the elevator or the stairs? The stairs are probably not a great option at the
Just
moment.
going down the elevator.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and make
Oh,
me...
and I grab my jacket and put it over top of the box.
Cool.
As I'm walking.
Can you make me a charisma plus subterfuge roll?
I can.
Oh boy,
I'm
so
gonna
can
spend
I.
willpower
Go good.
because my charisma isn't that great. Oh, a 10 and a 6. I do not have any specialties in
A
any
10
of
and a
those,
6?
So yeah.
All right. You take the elevator down 18 floors. It lets you off on the main floor. And as you are headed toward the exit, front door, side door? What do you think?
Side door is suspicious.
Okay.
So I'm going right out the front.
As you're heading out the front door, you're going to hear, "Hey, you in the jacket, or you there, hey!"
Oh,
The security guard is going to amble up to you. "Hey, you drop this," and he'll hand you a couple of pieces of paper that fell out of the box.
oh my God! Thank you. Have a good night.
Hey, do you know what's going on up there? I saw that the sprinklers were. Is there a fire?
Idiots were smoking in the stairwell again.
Not a fucking gin. Oh God, sorry about that. Oh,
And they
he's
set
gonna-
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, you will fade into the night, heading out into the Vancouver city, right as the fire trucks can be heard in the distance, heading your way. Where do you go after that? Just head out into the night to your car, to the Constantine mobile?
Oh, definitely. I'm getting on the Constantine mobile.
What is the Constantine mobile? Describe. I need to know what it is.
It's a black motorcycle.
Okay. Hopping on that
And
strapping
open up
it
that
down.
rear. Yeah, I open up that rear storage that's behind the seat, and take everything out of the box, shove it in so it'll actually fit, and then just leave the box on the ground.
All right. With that, you make your way home. A successful mission, a successful night, and a lot to work with and go over. You end up falling asleep sometime in the wee hours of the morning, looking through that, and it's mid-afternoon by the time you wake up. Your phone is buzzing. It's a message from one of the people that works for you at Samurai Logic? I forget what the name of your corporation is.
Samarology.
All right. Whoever you employ there, whether or not you have any dots of retainer, you're going to get a phone call. In fact, it looks like you've slept through a few of them.
Uh-oh.
There's a text message blaring on the phone from your aunt. Your Aunt Ellie from Bruce Media. Turn on the TV.
Oh, thank God I don't have to call them back. So I just turned the TV on.
As you turn on the TV, we're going to cut elsewhere. Not that long before this, on the other side of Vancouver, out in the middle of kind of the Maple Ridge area, we hear the sound of clopping hooves. Robin, I would love it if you could describe two people for me. One would be Clarissa, and the other would be the horse that she is riding.
Oh man, okay. All right. I'm prepared for Clarissa, not prepared for the horse. I should have been prepared for the horse.
Horses are easy. Don't worry.
They're not. They're not.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So currently, Clarissa is very put together in a very, what's the brand? Oh, I should have known this. I should have done this. What is the very expensive
Versace.
horseback?
Chanel.
No, there's official horseback riding. Helmet.
You had specific horseback riding gear.
Oh yeah.
What are the tights that they wear? Come on,
Tight
everybody,
tights.
put her through the ringer.
Oh, Charles Owen. That's right. Charles Owen.
Okay.
That is. Or Sam
It
Shields.
matters to me, so
Sam
I think
Shields
I'm glad you looked that
yeah.
up.
Yeah. So she's wearing a very expensive riding helmet, tailored to the gods, riding blazer, pants, breeches, and leather tall boots that go up to the waist, or not to the waist, to the calf, to the knee. So she is wearing very expensive riding gear, and her multicolored purple to pink hair is neatly done up in a bun underneath the helmet. She is about 5'8" in real life, but on top of a horse, she's quite tall on her 16 hand warm blood bay horse, which is the brown horse with the black points mane tail. For those that don't know. So black mane tail, ears, legs, and then brown body. Very, very muscular, bulky horse, but very athletic. They are typically the dressage horses that you would kind of picture, or eventing horses. So they're not like thoroughbred, tiny running horses. So this horse is meant to kind of run and jump, not necessarily just run fast. So it's a very big, magnificent creature. Again, very expensive riding tack, freshly polished leather, bridle and saddle that is just gleaming in the sun.
So
Or gray.
okay. I want to make your day here, Robin. Please give me a dexterity and riding roll.
Yes.
Because you actually bought points of ride on this character.
I did buy points of ride.
That's wild. Wait, I accidentally made a pun. Sort of. I always forget about those secondary abilities. What are they called?
Secondary abilities.
Oh, they're just called secondary abilities?
Yep. Yeah, you nailed it. Nailed it in one.
Yep.
Look at that. I shouldn't
What
have
is my
doubted myself.
difficulty?
Difficulty? Depends. How good of a horse is this?
This is a very rich, expensive horse.
Did you?
Uh,
does it
did
have its? Is it a retainer or an ally? That's how powerful.
Yes, and did she blood bond it? Yes, we know. Difficulty 6.
Okay, thank you.
Standard difficulty if the horse is well behaved.
Man, I wish I bought up need to buy up that riding thing. That's gonna be 2 successes.
2 successes. You are doing a great job of riding, keeping going. This is a little bit of your workout for the day. You're out here to get a little bit of relaxation. You're out here to do a little bit of to get some fresh air outside of the city. You love this stable. You've been coming here since you were a little girl. In fact, you might have had your horse held in the same actual stable pen the entire time and just traded it out as the horses grew with you and moved to a different farm. However, today is not like any other day, or perhaps that's the problem. It is. Because as you are riding, you are constantly distracted by the Bluetooth earbud in your ear right now that keeps buzzing with more calls and more problems. One of them right now is that you are in a call with none other than the head of your PR department at Bruce Media Group. You are on a call with Vanessa Moreau, who is bringing you some frustrating news at the moment. Clarissa, it's Vanessa. Sorry to bother you in the middle of your excursion, hon. Are you out there with a horsey? I can hear the sound of some clip-clops. Or are you riding in a hansom cab?
No, I'm out for a jog with Hercules, yes.
Are you jogging alongside or are you riding?
I'll give you 3 seconds to make up a good guess or get to a point, Vanessa.
Sorry, look, I'm just trying to lighten the mood before the blow. It's Tory Blanchett again. She's caused some more shit. And I don't have the license to fire her. Only your father does. And I think that maybe you should put some leverage on it, okay? Tory Blanchett is the last person you wanted to hear about today. The host of DNN, a Domain News Network, Family and Friends. She's a right-wing pundit who has like a Good Morning America style like table talk with celebrities. She used to be a former child star on one of the Degrassi's, probably. And now she has a wellness brand called Blanche that talks about jade eggs that you stick up your ass or something like that. It's weird. She believes that you should only drink alkaline water with lemon, which turns it non-alkaline, and that everything, you should have raw food diet, especially with pork. The last time, speaking of which, her raw pork diet came under attack, was that she said some very disparaging things about the Muslim population and their problems with her diet. However, she makes ratings from that very select demographic of 60 plus who remember her, well, the 50 plus. Some of the Gen Xers watched her episodes of Degrassi.
What has she done this time?
Well, do you know the TikTok star Brianny Chan? Bryony?
No, I don't keep up with TikTok as much anymore.
She runs a little TikTok group called the Chan Channel. Very popular, lots of dancing, lots of makeup tutorials and tips. Well, some audio leaked of her backstage. Apparently, Bryony had a bit of a... She asked her for her autograph because her grandma loved the old shows. And the audio clips leaked online. It didn't get that part, but it definitely got... Is your horse sitting down? You might want to make it sit down.
That's not how horses work, Vanessa. But
I'm gonna... Look, I get it. I'm gonna play you the audio.
Okay. I'm sitting on my horse. My horse is dead.
Okay, just don't... Just... Honey, don't end up like Superman, okay? Just be safe.
Okay.
She then proceeds to play this horrible racist diatribe that I will not go into, but I will say, think of the worst things that you could have leaked and then upgrade them, because this woman is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it got live streamed to Instatalk.
Fucking hell. I wanted 2 hours. 2 fucking hours of just peace and quiet, feeling power between my thighs and just the wind in my hair, and oh fuck.
Look, I'm really sorry to have to be the one to break the bad news to you, but you,
Me.
You. I mean, your CFO, I wanted to come to you, darling. You know your father's been really stressed recently with all of this stuff from whatchamacallit, from Axion.
Yeah, I will handle it. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Look, absolutely. Look, I can start the ball rolling, but I am going to need a little bit of, can I just get a sign-off approval on some hush money and some buy-offs from Brianny? Maybe we'll do some sponsor... Good. I just wanted to make...
Whatever she needs.
That's look, I can't go with dehydration again. We did dehydration last time. So, honestly, if you have any ideas, I don't want to make too big of a deal of this because it's going to have some blowback on DNN.
Is there anything on any do we have any safeguards? Do we have anything in the bank on her that won't tie us to DNN, but we can dredge up from the past?
Well, she absolutely has a coke habit that we could probably bring back in and put her in rehab. We could also, I could try to spin toxic metals from those eggs up her hoo-ha.
No, we sold a bunch of them. I would not. Then we'd have to recall that, and I am not dealing with another recall issue from her fucking show.
Okay.
No, let's go the coke habit. Let's go the old cokerino.
Okay, so she
we
fell off the
can-
wagon. We'll have her do a big public apology. We'll get her a stint in Mary Claire, or no, not Mary, whichever the rehab facility is. But we'll take care of it. Look, I'm really sorry to take you away from your horsey time.
Yes, it's why they pay me the big bucks, Vanessa. My time is money, and if I can't devote 100% of it to the business, well, it's not making the business money, is it now? I appreciate you coming to me with this issue and not bothering my father. This is below his worth to do it. So thank you, and let's make this go away as soon as possible. And I don't know, just whatever she needs to hush, we have a fund for this reason.
Absolutely. I'll get on it right away. Don't worry, I know where the bodies are buried, and I know where there's plenty of room for some more.
Yeah.
And as she hangs up, do you continue riding?
Yes, with reinvigorated anger and just need to go fast, go far, go away from that.
You go fast, go far, you push it to the limit, and as you are just getting to that place where you start to feel a little bit of that knot of tension at the base of your spine start to release, your watch alarm goes off. You should probably finish your existing appointment.
All right.
It wouldn't be fair to, to tie up that schedule all day.
It's true. All right. On to the next.
Do you head back to the stable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The stable here is immaculate. It's French in design. It has beautiful stone architecture holding up a vaulted ceiling. These horses live better than 90% of the people in Vancouver. They definitely have more floor space per stable. And as you ride in, you have exclusive use of the stable for this hour. As you ride in, there are two stables next to each other in your private area, blocked off by a partition that's been set up. One stable is Hercules's. It's well appointed. It's enough that he can wander around comfortably. He has only the finest bedding to sleep on. You can see that inside of here, this is a state-of-the-art facility. There are even digital screens outside that show the horse's metrics. You can look at feeds, I should say, of the horse sleeping and being exercised by the stable people. And then as you are giving a quick groom or snack, you are going to hear from the other stable that you have privately reserved. Would you like me to describe
will.
your... Sorry?
Yeah, so Clarissa will kind of take her helmet off, let her hair kind of flow down, and enter the stall.
There is not a horse in this stall. What you will see is, well, that's not true technically. There is a sawhorse in this stall. Atop of it is a man wearing a bridle, a saddle, not terribly much else, straddling the top of that sawhorse. The sawhorse is padded with leather for comfort. There is a man there, not wearing much else atop the sawhorse. It's fitted with leather for comfort, and you can see that a long horse's mane tail is flowing out of the back of him. He's struggling against the gag and bridle. And in front of him, on the wall, are several computer monitors. Well, several monitors that have been brought in, showing financial data, showing different stocks, showing different shows, different readouts, the Dow Jones index. And on a small table with a beautiful purple velvet inlay are the tools of your trade. An iPad, a riding crop, and whatever else your heart desires. The Wi-Fi in here. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Lionel Kozaks has been a very naughty executive. Sweat is dripping down the ring of hair that circles that bald head. He's prematurely bald, prematurely portly. He looks like what happens if you took a 30-year-old man and turned him into Tony Soprano. But without the work to get him to that level of machismo. Very George Costanza. What do you do?
Lionel.
Should I bite down on the stress ball, Robin? I'm not doing it. I don't know where that's been. It's a little dusty, actually.
Unlike Clarissa's equipment.
Oh, immaculate.
Yeah, complain.
Immaculate. She's going to enter. I mean, she's already in the stall, but she's going to pick up both the riding crop and the iPad, and she's going to walk beside him and just... Lionel.
Does he have blinders on? Or can he see you?
He can see.
Okay.
I think you want to take that bridle off. Don't you? You've had it in for an hour. I'm sure it's getting quite rough on your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, though, I know you want to give me some of your money. So it's gonna cost you. I know you've been so generous in buying off this bit of the stable for the past hour, but I think if we're really gonna have fun, I know you want me to control you. But I think Hercules needs a new saddle. Does that sound okay?
Please do me a favor and make me a charisma plus intimidation or seduction?
Seduction?
Seduction!
Yes.
We're going to say difficulty 6 because he's here for this, but he wants you to work for it a little.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm guessing subtle moves don't apply.
No, they do not. Would you like
Yeah.
to use any magic? Or are you doing this au naturel?
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. I would love to do some magic.
Perfect.
Science.
So, with the accoutrements that you have inside of here, what is your mind specialty focus? It is, isn't it branding?
It is branding, so she will be.
You have name
using-
brand everything on.
Yep, name brand everything on. Name brand pointing out very expensive
Okay.
leather.
Please
ateliers.
give me a mind roll at a difficulty of so to affect his mind is his willpower, but -1 for your specialty sphere. So give me a difficulty of 3 mind effect, please.
I'm gonna spend willpower on this. Which I'm glad I did because I got a 1 on one of them, but then I got a 10 on the other.
All right, re-roll. Let's see what you get.
Yeah, so that's 3 successes to start. And then another one. So 4 successes.
4 successes. All right, 4 successes.
Yep.
Okay. You can basically project any emotion into him that you want.
Servitude.
He is going to nod vehemently. Just anything you want, mistress.
Good. And she'll give him a little smack with the crop.
He'll let out a scream, and will at that you are going to hear from Hercules as he just kind of annoyedly looks at the sound from his stable.
So do I need to now make the charisma manipulation roll or no?
Nope.
Cool.
Nope. Well, you can if you want to. Your difficulty's 3. Yeah, go ahead. Give it to me. You could use manipulation if you want, or charisma. I think that you're kind of doing this more in a more bombastic way than manipulation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's obvious, it's for show, it's putting on a bit of a
Yeah, like
performance.
this is, you're using your loud rather than your subtle
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah. So difficulty 3, that's gonna be with 5 successes.
Cool. Over the next half hour, he is going to give you everything you want and more. He also is going to, at one point, be begging you to tell him what stock options to buy. He is presently torn between a couple that he wants to know whether or not he's allowed to buy them. One is by Bite Company. It's a new emerging Toronto-based tech dining company that uses 3D printed food with questionable additives. Another is Chimp brand, a viral snack company known for wild mascots, questionable nutrition claims, and for their mascots assaulting people on the street. Like they show up, beat the shit out of you, and then like dump bags of their snacks on you.
Fuck. Go for the chimp.
I definitely have to make Chimp a thing in the future in our games.
Yep.
But also, so out of character real quick, I have to let you guys know how hard it is to have the World of Darkness remain a satirical parody of the real world these days. Look at the lengths we have to go to make it work. TikTok Chester Cheetah
can't do it.
mascots literally beating the shit out of you on a street corner and then dumping Doritos on you. That's
Yep.
I can see that happening in LA.
Oh, 100%. I'm
If
like,
not LA,
well,
if not LA, Philadelphia.
Oh, in Philadelphia, they'll just beat you up.
Gritty,
But,
gritty. Just not just gritty. So it's just a gritty, but like.
all right, he is going to dump $50,000 into chimp stock.
See, doesn't that feel so good? Giving your control over me is such a big bad CEO.
Yeah. Are you doing questionable things with your heels right now by chance?
Yes,
Cool.
100%.
As per our private chat, can you please make me an appearance plus brawl roll? because Cal pitched that and I need it.
I don't have any points in brawl. Can I use melee? Because my heels
Now
are a
you
weapon.
have somewhere to spend. Now
I'll
have
allow you to
somewhere
use
spend
melee with
XP.
them. If they're tall enough, yes.
Oh, she's wearing Louboutins at this point. She's
Oh yeah,
she's like
Louboutins count as melee.
10, 100, very
I'll allow
tall.
it. Technically it's brawl, but we'll allow melee.
Thank you. What is my difficulty?
Your difficulty is going to be 7 because you're using your legs, but you'll do more damage on a success, like a kick.
A 7. That is 1 success.
Okay, 1 success, and as you start to grind your heel down on certain sensitive areas, you glance up at the screen, and what you see shocks you enough that with only 1 success, you are going to hear a blood-curdling scream as you lose control of the pressure you are administrating. As we cut to a close-up of your face as you go pale. And I think that is where we're going to take a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to see what Alistair is up to. Oh, balls. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're going to talk to the chat for just a minute here, and then we are going to head back into game. So, welcome to the first half. Did you have some fun?
I was going to go nay, but yay.
You're a perfectly normal
Fantastic.
family.
The
It's
opposite
so
of
perfect.
nay is
What's normal? What does this word mean? I never heard
Probably
of this
not.
word.
Probably not what you guys were doing there. But
normal.
Normalcavian?
Oh, that explains so much.
Listen, I'm blood bonded to that horse.
You
Just-
are, by blood. That's your
By
5th
blood.
sibling.
Are you the Necroprancer?
Necroprancer. That's Michelle.
Ah,
You
Michelle
can't
is
beat a dead
Hercules.
horse. Yep.
You brought her back in horse form.
Mm-hmm.
Or not Michelle, Lily.
that
I
scene
glitched that. I used
made
my
me,
dead sister, not the one in the...
Excuse me.
That's
that
dark.
scene made me like ugh and like oh
I was like,
ah. It was so good.
The end of the scene was yee.
yeah,
Yep.
Cal's suggestion. I was like, okay, sure,
I
yeah,
had to.
sure. Then
Yeah.
get
Plus
the
brawl.
Appearance plus brawl. Holy
okay, but
crap.
have you seen Louboutins? That
Yes.
heel could be.
The wedding I was in, the bride had Louboutins on and made sure that when she was kneeling at the altar, because it was a Catholic wedding, that she got a bunch of photo shoots done with her train pulled over her shoes.
Oh my god.
So you could see the red bottoms while she was praying.
Yep.
It was super bouge, but it was her day, so who cares? All right. So congratulations on some of you being able to play some Mage the Ascension. And I would remind you all that certain names that were dropped, they mean more than you think they do. There we go.
Hercules.
Yep,
Hercules,
Hercules.
yeah. Listen,
Hercules,
I'm not talking
Hercules.
about Jercules.
I
Right.
can do a really good grandma mom from that says Hercules from Nutty Professor. But I don't know if I'm allowed like you know what I mean? Like am I allowed
I
to say
think-
Hercules?
I think that reference, it's an Eddie Murphy movie and it's old enough, but I think that we should move on without it.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
what about Donkey from Shrek?
Donkey for Shrek is totally open.
Okay, right, yeah.
Donkey, he's a donkey.
Yeah, he's a donkey.
He's a donkey.
And them on, we had waffles.
Yeah. All right, so let's have some waffles. The chat is angry at me for choosing a name to use, but I don't care. I want waffles too.
You're scheming. I don't like it.
I haven't.
I mean, I like it,
schemed
but I
in a
don't like
while.
it.
I already. I pre-schemed. I pre-schemed.
Is the name from like previous LARPs?
McDuff.
McDuff.
Well, yeah, I recognize that name.
I mean. Anyway.
Duffman.
I didn't. You mentioned a couple other names, and I don't.
I
none of
did.
my-
There are quite a few names. Everybody has a name.
You should have had
really.
the executive sound like Duffman.
Duffman. Duffman can't breathe.
Duffman can breathe.
Breathing
Oh,
in,
yeah.
breathing in brackish
Oh,
water.
balls.
Oh, my balls.
Spank
Yeah,
me more,
yeah,
mommy.
yeah,
I
don't
have
worry.
the money.
I couldn't freak out because I was trying to say in character, but yes,
Yeah.
so freaking out at McDuff.
Also, for those watching later, if you are noticing there is like a drop in video quality, Paradox hit us midstream. It shut off my local recording right as soon as Robin answered the phone call in character. All the way there. So if there's any glitches in there, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to like glitches.
It's me. Hi,
Bitches.
I'm the Paradox. It's me.
Get
Paradox has been
glitches.
coming for me the past 2 times we've been trying to stream.
And that's the name of your other client.
That's true.
Paradox, yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and head back into game, I think. Hello and welcome back to Dominion, here on Dork Tales. Around the same time that Clarissa was getting her phone call, something else was happening in the west side, or definitely in downtown Vancouver. We're going to head there now. The sound of squeaking, the sound of sweating, the sound of recycled pop music that I don't have the license to, playing over the speakers. The gym facility here is not quite top-notch, but it is in progress. It used to be a Steve Nash, a fitness universe, something like that. But recently, this fitness universe location, which is still in production, people are still coming here. It still has, even though it's only about a 2,000 square foot location there in downtown Vancouver. That could be a little bit too small for a gym. I actually don't know square footage, but we'll say it's a medium-sized gym. One of the fitness universe locations that has the sauna pods up in the front. It has like the tanning booths with like the actual booths that you go in where they spray tan you with automatic sprinklers. It has all of the old equipment that you expect, the slightly like the mid-range stuff. The Iconoflex, the crossbow, the crossbow flex, all of those guys. And recently, this location was taken over and will soon be converted into a Bruce Force Fitness. But this is the day where the owner is coming to take a look at the property. As the door opens, a man enters. Now I need to know, Chris, what does Alistair look like, and is he alone?
Alistair would definitely be alone at this point. If he's coming in to examine the place, he will be dressed up in a black suit, vest, dark red shirt, almost always wears something red, shades, and he'll just walk right in because he owns the place, and be on his phone, taking a look around, and just start walking everywhere, taking a few pictures of places, making some notes, texting, and just
All right.
okay.
As you walk in the door, the girl behind the counter, definitely taking a look at her, you clock her as about a 6. Really solid body, but not much going on up top. Definitely needs she's not going to be working front counter if you even keep her. Looks at you as you enter and, excuse me, sir, can you scan in, please?
One moment. And then I'll just kind of walk behind the counter and take a look around quickly and just be like, okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
Sir, sorry, this is for employees only. You're going to have to scan in if you're a member. She's college age.
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me, Mr. Bruce? You hear over your shoulder.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Mariano Campo. I'm the manager here. It's wonderful to have you on
I believe I was to be expected. I believe I was expected in.
Absolutely, sir. Yes, of course. Sorry. Talia, this is the new owner. She turns very, very pale. Marianne, on the other hand, is pushing into her mid-30s. Definitely has a yoga mom look to her. She's wearing glasses, but they're attractive, high-end, definitely designer frames that show off how pretty her blue eyes are. She's wearing comfortable, but athleisure wear. Definitely shows off the fact that this is the type of person that someone of her age wants to be if they have a membership at this gym. Her hair, perfect. Her nails, perfect. I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry, it was Marianne, was it? Yeah.
As long as you'll
let me
have
cut
it.
you off there for a moment. Great. So you've been managing this location for how long?
3 years now.
3 years now. And when did it start going under?
Probably when our lucrative deal with our name brand owner pulled out. As you know,
And how long ago was that?
it was during the pandemic. About 4 years ago, it started to go under. Right when I was still acting assistant manager.
Okay. Perfect. So this is a pretty big deal that the owner was coming in here today, the new owner, to take a look at everything, and the person at the front desk didn't even know, had no idea who I was.
Yes. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
Not a good way to start this relationship.
Could I get you a coffee or anything by way of apology?
I'll pass. Yeah, but maybe, actually, you know what, maybe a sparkling water.
Of course. If you come with me into my office, I have all of the documents you requested to look at, the financials, and something else that I'd like to discuss with you.
Perfect.
She takes you
Go
into the
ahead.
office.
Lead the
gets
way.
you a
Let
spark.
me see where your office is.
It's just behind the front desk, a little big enough for a pair of coffins, maybe a minivan to park in if it was lucky. It's cheap. It feels like the type of office you would give someone that is selling used cars. Simple desk, one-way mirror that looks out over the entryway, just to keep an eye on the front desk in case there is some rush or a malfunction in the equipment. She gives you a sparkling bottle of water. Here are the documents. Again, I do apologize for the inconvenience.
This is kind of small for office. I know it gives you a good or no, the view is barely passable. We're going to have to make this bigger.
I agree. It's a bit stifling in here. The air conditioning doesn't reach either during the summer. The
AC needs to work. That's got to be a big priority. We'll have to do a lot of extensive upgrades here.
I agree. I also think that one of the first things that needs to be upgraded is some of the clientele. I didn't want to say it publicly until I had you behind closed doors, but one of the reasons that I've been struggling to keep membership numbers up is that we've had a bit of an aggression problem with some of our membership. A lot of people coming in, some really dedicated strongmen, bodybuilders, a lot of them strung out on gear, taking HGH. A couple of local groups have moved in and been peddling illicit drugs.
No, we definitely can't have that here.
No, we can't. But unfortunately,
We'll have to increase security, get some more cameras in here, as well. I think in order to attract more high-end clientele, we are going to have to put some private facilities in here so that they can have personal one-on-one training with the best instructors, using some of the new technology that we have to make custom workouts.
That sounds really, really interesting. It would be fantastic. Originally, this place, as far as I understand, was supposed to have a full yoga studio as well as kickboxing classes, but the landlord wasn't able to... Well, we weren't able to acquire the second floor from the landlord. I hear you've been having much better luck with that.
Yeah, the family name goes a long way.
It must be nice to be that resourceful.
What about the basement?
As far as I know, it's mostly used for landlord storage. I don't think there's anything down there. One moment, let's see how much she knows about her own business. Okay. As far as I've heard, it's not really used because it's not particularly well sealed. As you know, this part of Vancouver used to have a lot of rum running back in the day, and it still has access to one of the under sewer cities, under the sewer networks that they use to smuggle. So it's not completely sealed off properly. The brickwork is cheap.
Well, I think we're going to have to do some very extensive renovations here. The old landlord, well, I don't know if that's been finalized yet, won't be a problem moving forward.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to be sorry to see the end of him. He was a bit of a problem. I just want to
The
say
girl
how...
at the
Yes,
the girl at the front desk.
Yes, Talia. She's a
Was
college
she
student.
aware that the new owner was going to be coming today? Was that
Unfortunately,
her mistake or yours?
normally we have Georgina at the front today. Georgina was informed, but she called in sick. It was my fault for not communicating it. I was only made aware of the change a few moments before you arrived, and I was distracted by the issue that I just brought to your attention. One of the gentlemen who's been peddling came in just a moment before you.
Where is he now?
He's over at the squat racks, over on the Olympic side. Do you want me to call? We don't have any security on staff, but I could call the police if you'd like to go that route.
No, you know, and I think I need to do a little bit of work out here, test some of the equipment out myself. Here, I'll just throw my coat down on the chair, and as I'm going and taking a look, are there any security cameras or anything? I want to scope
there are
out
cameras.
Perfect.
They're the old dome types where you can't quite figure out where they're aiming, but you have a good idea. I'd say that there's basically one on every corner.
Okay.
Plenty of blind spots, though.
Yeah, what I want to use, I'm going to use my illusion skill to try and see if I can find the best spot, blind spot here, and nearest to the individual once they're pointed out to me.
Sounds good. So go ahead and make me... So what is the skill? This is a secondary, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like stealth, except for it's so it's kind of like stealth. It's good at giving people the slip. Also, figuring out like where good places to hide. You can use
called?
it to blend in with illusion. ELUSION.
Oh, illusion. Okay.
Illusion. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. I was like, illusion. I could have like you pull a rabbit out of your hat, right? Okay.
Woo. Yeah.
Nobody's looking that way. Kill him. Yeah, go ahead. Make me a wits and illusion roll. Because it makes you elusive. That makes sense.
Illusion.
You're just the elusive man.
Yeah, it's good for scoping things out as well, which I thought was
Interesting. I'm wondering,
particularly handy for him.
I'll have to look that up to make sure how that is dissimilar from other skills.
To make it feel useful rather than
Yeah.
an extension of an investigator
2 successes.
or awareness.
2 successes. He's over at the Olympic squat racks. These the red faux leather padding that you see there around his neck. Is a guy named Bart Thorson. He is all neck, all quads. He is just he's about 6'4". He is he's built like 2 refrigerators that are wrestling for supremacy underneath a sleeveless shirt, and is in the middle of probably I'm going to say a 500-pound squat. Right now, he's squatting about 500. He's got vascularity in his legs like you would not believe, like they're a road map of British Columbia. He is bright red. It looks like he jumped, especially the way how as soon as you just came in, he probably has jumped straight in without even a warm-up set. You can see as he does so, he's wearing these like Olympic shorts that go up a bit, and you can see as he is squatting, looking up his pant leg toward his like right underneath his glute, there are a number of injection marks visible from the angle you're walking up on. Luckily for you, with 2 successes, I'm going to say that the blind spot is the camera is right over him. So basically, it would, if he fell forward, it would see him, but he is not on camera from where he is. And the way that a squat rack works is you've got like a standing rack to rack your weight on. He is on a platform made of the same type of wood that you kind of picture like a bowling alley being made of, so that you can do really heavy lifts and then drop them after you do like a big heavy deadlift or like any Olympic press. But they're usually placed out about 4 to 6 feet away from the mirrors. So just so you don't accidentally break like $1,000 mirror. So you can easily get behind him. There's a bunch of extra weight plates back there. And as well as along the back wall next to the mirror, you'll see that there's like a full rack of dumbbells as well.
As we're walking towards him, like this, the budget, I'm guessing, has been taking a hit. The machinery around here isn't in very good condition. That's something else. A lot of this is going to have to be replaced. And I'm going to take a really good look around the place and just study him for a moment while going over and pretending to look at some of the different machines and whatnot. And I want to just take a look at the way he's built,
mm-hmm.
and just calculating in my own head like exactly where all of his weak points are, like the best places to hit him to just cause the most amount of hurt.
Right knee.
Right knee?
Yeah, right knee right now. You can see that he's wearing a brace on it immediately. He's not just but the thing is, like, when you're squatting that much weight, odds are he's wearing squatting shoes. He's wearing knee sleeves on both of his knees, but the right knee absolutely is a brace, not just a sleeve. And as he is dipping down, I want you to go ahead and make me a perception and athletics roll.
Perception,
or are you using magic to do this?
That was going to be just a simple entropy road to spot their weakness.
That sounds good.
1.
Go ahead.
Where is Beam? All right. 2.
2. All right. 2. So yeah, that would just be difficulty of 4, right? Well, actually, wait. What's your specialty for entropy?
Numbers.
Oh, cool. Difficulty 3. Let's go.
Still 2.
Still 2. All right. Just checking this real quick. So looking at a couple of weak points right here structurally. For one, that knee absolutely screams, even without including life into that, to get kind of a biofeedback of it. That knee is just calling disorder and weakness. As well, however, the weights that he's using, the bar that he's on right now, he has the twist on caps at the end of it to hold the weights on in place. And unfortunately, he has not secured the left one very well, or it is very worn down. The screws that hold it onto the bar are perhaps a little threadbare. And you can see that there's a lot of waver in that weight. It would be really easy to knock that down.
Now, look over at sorry, it was Mariana?
It was Marianne. Yeah.
Marianne. And I'll just gesture towards the gentleman just to make sure. That him?
Yeah. You sure you don't want me to call the cops, sir?
Maybe an ambulance. And I'll walk by and I'll just smack the left end of the weights that you said were
okay.
Not on.
Not on well.
And watch what happens.
Okay. Are you just using a regular skill, or are you going to throw some magic into this?
Knowing that it is a weak point already on there, I'm going to just try and actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and kick the weights off, like kick the cap off so that the weights come off, and he lopsides and it scrunches. I'm hoping that it scrunches his his right knee.
If you you'll basically, so if you do it when he's squatting, you can actually kick it. But if you want to do entropy, this will be guaranteed damage.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So go
Using
ahead and
martial arts and just kind of doing a high kick, breaking into a kata right
that
then and
sounds
there
good.
in front of her. Show off.
Give me
obviously.
give me entropy at a difficulty enlightenment difficulty of 5.
Do 1.
1. Well, that's still going to be 2 points of lethal damage, as you are going to. Well, hold on. That's 2 points of guaranteed lethal damage. Let me just do something real quick. So since this is technically going to be a 2-part thing. You're using entropy as a focus, but you're also making an attack roll to do this. So what I want you to do is go ahead and make me a strength and martial arts roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Double check, because did I do strength and martial arts?
Yep,
Right.
because this is all about the heft. Actually, yeah, he's low enough. I'm not going to give you a difficulty bonus or a difficulty raise for the kick.
Can I one of my martial arts is oh, did I take that one? No, I did. I have hard strike as a martial art. It can be any kind of a strike. It's normally difficulty 5 and does strength +1 bashing damage. Actually, you know what? I've got death strike. Let's use that one, which is strength +2 lethal. And at difficulty 5 normally.
Okay, to hit the weights off?
He's
I'm
killing
gonna
him.
practice. I'm going to practice the. I'm going to do a hard strike on it.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a hard strike then. Difficulty 5.
All right. And dice roll. Whammy. My specialty for martial arts is hard style. So I
Okay.
did get a 10 there. Are we
All
excluding
right,
them?
re-roll it.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Uh, 4.
Okay, 4 successes to do that. So basically, I'm going to round up some of your entropy on top of that. So what's going to happen with 4 successes, you are going to slam your foot into the side of the weights. The end cap is going to fly off the bar. Using entropy as the counterpoint for that, the weight is going to, let's see, if I'm down on a squat, it's suddenly going to wrench, which means all of my body weight is going to go against that knee, plus the fact that I am dropping 250 pounds on my knee from a sudden twist. My favorite description is coming. I'm sorry, Traz. You hear a scream and the sound of someone twisting a rotisserie chicken in half as his knee collapses beneath the weight. There is a horrible wrenching sound as he collapses to the ground, screaming and wailing. Tears are pouring out of his face, unbidden. He's not crying so much as just flooding the mat.
I'm going to go over there to help him. And as I get close to him, I'm just going to look up to him and I say, "Stay out of my territory." You got that?
Fuck, man.
No. And I'll like smack him across the face a little bit. You look here. You look here. Remember, you got off light.
Who the fuck are you?
Now let's get you patched up and out of here. Where's that ambulance?
I'm calling. Yes, I need an ambulance to Fitness Universe.
See, I told you this machinery is fucked. We need to replace all of this. Good thing the insurance will cover this, I'm sure. But this isn't a good start.
Your phone buzzes.
Oh, sorry. One moment, and I'll just get up. To completely ignore the guy. Who's calling?
It's a forward link from a very close friend. It has a news channel. And
Oh,
as
fuck.
you... And I think that's where we're going to cut to a different scene. The worst sound in the world was the one that we heard in the last one, but we hear another one in this scene that is not particularly enjoyable. There's a retch, and then the sound of bile splashing into a toilet. Sweat and shivering fills the room. The room itself is very expensive. It's high-end. The men's room here at a high-end laboratory. Donovan, please describe yourself.
As he gets up, Donovan stands about roughly 6 foot, lean but a very frail build. In almost all black clothes, hair is short, shaved, 5 o'clock shadow. And he has a dark oak cane in his right hand as he stands up, and the cane has a head carved of a wolf on the handle. As he gets up and moves with a noticeable limp in his left leg, and very shaky right now.
Did you lock the door on the way into the bathroom? You were in a hurry.
100%.
You are going to hear the sound of people talking outside. You head over to the sink to clean yourself up. You look even worse than you think you do. You're pale, waxy. You're probably glad that Angela's away on business right now and can't see you like this.
Probably starts examining himself. Kind of and starts washing his face to try to shake it off before heading back out.
As you open the door, a couple of your lab workers are outside of the door, looking like they're about to knock or check. One of them, your immediate underworker. Now, looking at your list here, I'm seeing Sori Vega. Does she work with you?
Yeah, works with me. She's not an underworker, but works with me.
Sori looks at you. She's very much about your age, perhaps maybe a little bit older.
A little bit older. I can get you the description for her.
Sounds good. She's pushing 40. She's has South American complexion. The only thing that really breaks the flow of her normal outfit is that she does wear very large earrings. Donovan. Oh, sorry, she's in her 50s. Are you all right?
Yeah. Something I ate last night bothering me. I'm fine though. Thank you.
You seem like you're eating it a lot these days. Maybe you should pick a different restaurant.
Yeah, maybe I've developed a new allergy. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Try not to get peanut butter. I hear it's the worst.
Keep that in mind. I've heard the same.
Do you need a few minutes, or do you want to go have a talk?
Give me a few minutes. I'll dehydrate. I'm gonna go get some water real quick.
Mm-hmm. I'll be waiting for you in. I'll be waiting for you in the monkey room.
See you there in a few.
What do you go and do?
He goes into the office he has, closes the door, does get some water, but he goes in the desk, pulls out almost like an EpiPen that has his medication, and kind of just takes a breath as he sits down. He ends up pulling his pants down a little bit and jabs the needle right near his knee and just flinches.
The agony gives way to relief. It's lancing a boil inside of your bones. It's uncontrollable tremors for a moment as everything in your frame vibrates. You seize up for a moment, an orgasm in reverse, and then it relaxes.
It's not supposed to happen this often. He'll get himself dressed up again and sit down for a moment before hitting him meeting.
Okay. You manage to make your way over toward the monkey room. As you enter, the laboratory is pristine. There are a number of hermetically sealed, bulletproof glass chambers inside of this room. To get in, you have to scan your fingerprint. You have to scan your eye. There are no windows that lead inside of this room. You can see that that your friend is, well, Sori is not particularly comfortable in this room. She's never liked the unethical side of what is done here. But she does respect the progress. Now I have to ask, it's called the monkey room because this is where the experiments used to be done on chimpanzees. Is it a chimpanzee that is under the drug trial today, or is it something else?
A chimpanzee, I think.
Okay. An elder chimp named Gary sits inside of one of those hermetically sealed booths, scratching at himself, looking up at you. He looks almost peaceful, but you have seen him eat an intern's face, so your sympathies are slightly limited. All right, Gary, she says. Well, Dr. Bruce, what compound are we using today?
It's a good question. Which one of them we have is close enough to the human trial next?
I mean, I've been on vacation, you tell me. What have you been working on?
There's probably a bird flu vaccination they're working on because it's ended up spreading more than it was supposed to recently.
It's true.
It's ended up sidelining some of his other work.
All right. Do you head over and pull the serum out?
Yep. I'll blow my way over.
The room is all LED displays. There are even a few holographic displays that pull up, showing the outline and visuals of the chimpanzee. It shows some of the metrics of the injection, shows the we'll go with mRNA that's being used in order to disrupt the bird flu. Some of the things like that. Now, as you're administering this, are you doing this with a life effect?
You said he's sealed up right now, right?
He is sealed. So basically, there are 3 like slightly larger than phone booth cases. Picture like you're looking into kind of a small kennel, about a 4x4. It's hermetically sealed, bulletproof glass going from floor to ceiling. There are vents, and each one of them also has like radiation handling glove inserts. You know what I'm talking about, where the gloves are built into the side?
Yeah.
Like what Homer Simpson uses in the beginning of every episode.
Okay, yeah.
One might call it a laminar flow hood.
Thank you, a laminar flow hood. There we go. Thank you, science girl.
We're getting a new one at work soon, so I'm very familiar with what they look like.
Easier than going full hazmat suit,
I hate it when my flow's not laminar.
right?
Yeah, so Donovan, I think Donovan used a life effect because he wants to make sure this works.
All right. So, what I want you to do is, what we're doing is, this is going to be life 2. Actually, pardon me, this is going to be life 3 in order to give them a biological advantage. So, what this is going to be is difficulty of 6. What is your specialty, Foci?
Unfortunately, the one he won't have access to for this specific one, because he has a bio emitter built into his cane to emit infrasound waves that can affect cells. But because he's the chimp's locked up, it doesn't quite work as well.
Fair. That might be a little... Is it a unique focus?
No, because I want him to get away from the cane eventually, but I can make it a unique.
We'll talk. Okay, so we'll just say that's difficulty of 6 then.
Okay. I am going to use a willpower because I have that. Two successes. Matt.
2 successes. All right. So, flooding the chamber, or are you flooding the chamber, or is this an injection?
An injection.
Okay. So, going ahead and using the device on hand to give an injection, probably using some type of like robotic arm or something like that, or the laminar hood flow or whatever it is, the laminated hood. You are going to give the injection. Give it a little bit of time. However, given the increased amounts of, we'll say the increased amounts of aluminum that you've put in, this is going to work very fast. That's not the way vaccines work, I know, but it's science. It's the technocracy. You rub it up against an aluminum can, it works faster. So whatever compounds you put into it that are going to make this a fast-acting vaccine, there is going to be a basically like a hood vent above all of it that can flood the chamber with limited lifespan cultures of the virus, or not cultures of the virus, but samples of the virus.
And as it's going on, he's going to look at the monitors and see how the chimp's reacting.
Well, Gary seems to be doing pretty well, actually. After the initial heart rate spike and blood pressure spike from being prodded with a needle, everything goes back to normal.
So far, so good.
I'll increase the flow of the flow of the virus to the area. Let's see if this works. Gas begins to pour through the top of the chamber. Gary looks a little perturbed, but this isn't the first time that he's been showered. He looks around, scratches himself, and the chamber becomes obscured by, we're going to say like a mad science-y kind of like green mist. It fills the chamber. You'll hear a little bit of grunting and confused on the inside. And then the uptake valve sucks it out for sterilization. And Gary is sitting there picking his nose. Among other things. Vitals are looking good. This is
Indeed.
the compound that you're using seems fairly stable.
Effective.
Effective. Donovan, are you sure that...
Strong.
You don't have to bullshit me. Once we're done with Gary, I know what we're going to be doing. I just don't know if we have enough evidence to actually move on to human trials.
The rate it's spreading, we may not have much of a choice. Everything's been promising so far.
Yes, they have in the short term, but Gary's a chimpanzee. Much shorter lifespans, much different metabolisms, much different... I don't have to explain that to you. Look, I know you're a very talented scientist, but I just don't see what good survival is if we abandon everything noble about what we do along the way.
I understand where you're coming from, but people's lives are at stake. And unfortunately, it's those same people. If people had souls, we wouldn't have pandemics. We have to fix the problems.
Well, then maybe it's just your soul that's at stake.
Do what I must. And I'll shoulder the blame if I have to.
Can't say that I'm interested in looking the other way. But just don't... Any type of experiments like that would be done here, I would greatly prefer if they were done after 6 p.m.
Understood.
So, are you excited about the wedding?
Very much so. Angela's unfortunately out of town right now. I miss her quite a bit. The meeting's going well for her.
Is that why you're eating out so much at the bad place again?
Yeah, I've been lax.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a wonderful ceremony. I'm looking forward to it. You two are a really cute couple.
Thank you.
Surprised she puts up with you.
Oh, my sometimes. I can be a handful.
Oh, several, I imagine. Someone has to clean you up off the floor.
Hmm.
They really should have designed this lab with an executive washroom. I think the interns are starting to talk.
Yeah, wish they did.
So what was it? Chinese, Indian, shawarma?
Indian. Don't think I can tolerate some of the spice that much anymore.
You're a little too pale for that anyway. Well, I guess I'll start doing a blood panel on Gary, and we'll see how this develops over the next week. In the meanwhile, maybe go back to your office, take a little bit of a rest. You hear a ting, ting, ting on the door.
Donovan will look and head on over.
Through the view screen on this side, you can see through a security monitor to the other side. One of the interns is knocking on the door. They press the intercom. Dr. Bruce?
Yes?
I think you should come out here.
All right, be right out. Never a dull moment here, is there?
No, apparently not. Wonder what has her so riled up.
No idea.
Heading out, you immediately see it as she draws your attention to a news broadcast. This just in. Hello, this is DNN News coming to you live. It cuts to a news clip with a very handsome man with a very square head, a real Captain America kind of Xeroxed look. Earlier today, stock prices at Bruce Media Group have gone into free fall after Bruce Media Group's CEO, Roland Bruce, apparently had a stroke live on the air at Numbers with Jim Mitchell. Do we have a clip of that? It cuts to a talk show, Numbers. One of those live, like, oh, we talk about economics, then we smash things with a hammer kind of shows. As you are looking at that and getting a sense of things, it shows Roland Bruce in his 60s, 70s, well-trimmed beard, mustache, gray hair slightly receding, kind of a steady mix of Sean Connery and Liam Neeson kind of a vibe. The host, a big sweaty guy with a beard who's used to hitting things with hammers, keeps his sleeves rolled up at all times and an overlong tie that dangles between his legs like it's trying to compensate. Starts talking to him. So, listen. Bruce, can I call you Bruce? I prefer Mr. Bruce. Okay, Mr. Bruce, you can't tell me that you're not worried about Axiom coming in, trying to buy your market share, trying to overtake, like all these talks about what? About hostile takeover, about stock manipulation, about undercutting your media coverage, and about buying out studio percentages underneath you. This is not something that you're worried about? Roland straightens his tie. Listen, Jim, I'm not... Axiom isn't Jim, okay? And you... Mr. Bruce? I'm not... He squints, shakes off a glazed look for a moment, looks at the camera. Axiom can kiss my ass, and you can call my wife. And the clip cuts to black. It's less than an hour later. I would like everyone here to roll me a d10. Perfect. 3 of you. Donovan, you're the closest to the hospital. You arrive within a few minutes. The waiting area outside is stale, sanitized. He's in a special unit right now, getting checked over for a stroke. The footage was filmed around noon. It's been about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 by the time you get here. As you're slowly making your way around the hallway, the elevator is going to ding behind you. Clarissa. You see your brother slowly making his way down the hallway on all 3s.
What room is he in? Where is Bruce? What room is Roland in? She's yelling at like the nurse station.
He's in a private room upstairs. He's
Number,
Ma'am?
please. My dad just had a stroke. Fucking tell me.
I'm gonna need you to calm down. We don't know exactly.
Clarissa. It's a
Donovan.
hospital.
Yep,
Thank you.
we've donated a wing to it.
Calm down. And ask the nice nurses what room he's in.
Sorry.
As I was saying before, the nurse says, he's under special care up in one of our VIP rooms. We have the best doctors on him, and we don't know what's happening yet, but his doctor will be able to speak with you very soon. If you want to head up through that elevator, up on 8.
Thank you. Sorry,
Thank you.
she'll like hand over just $100 bill.
She looks at it, kind of confused.
Take.
Will slowly put it in her pocket, not knowing what else to do, because scrubs are not cheap.
Yep. Here, and Clarissa will offer an arm to Donovan to help support and go to the elevator.
He'll hesitate at first and kind of look at you like, didn't take it.
Oh my god, I'm nice sometimes. Our father's just had a stroke. I have a slight bit of empathy.
Just not used to seeing it.
I know it's hidden. I only save it for special occasions like Daddy having a stroke and Christmas.
He'll have the best care in the world money can buy.
And we will buy it.
The elevator dings behind you. Constantine's in there.
Constantine, we know what room he's in.
Really? Well,
I asked nicely.
were there cameras on you? Let's go.
No. I had the guidance of a better younger brother.
Hmm. So, someone else I haven't met?
Oh,
Yes, it's the
funny.
other brother that we don't have. That's another bastard of ours.
You know, that'd be just like him to have another child hidden. Just show up right now.
Oh, at least one.
Oh God, do you think? Who wants to bet? $5,000 says that there's another random Bruce that'll show up.
Sure.
You guys head into the elevator and
Yep.
upstairs?
Yeah, I think we're doing this
Yep.
as we're walking to the
Yeah.
elevator and stuff like that to go
Alright.
upstairs.
So the elevator dings, and you can take it up to the 8th floor, a specialty wing reserved for celebrity and important people. It's the private wing. Because remember, Canadian healthcare is the same for everyone, but there are privatization options at every hospital.
Mhm.
You can pay more for fancy stuff. You just probably ethically shouldn't.
Unless.
Unless
Unless you're the Bruces.
it's true.
Oh my God, I missed. I hope he's okay. I mean, he had a fucking stroke. He's not okay.
Reason to jump to conclusions right now. Let's wait to hear what the doctor says.
You take the
Yeah,
Where the
better have
elevator.
a good
Fuck is
story
Alistair?
before- I don't know, but we better have a good fucking spin
Did you
before
get the doctor's name?
market closes.
Do we have to fly somebody in?
I haven't gotten the doctor's
Intel?
name yet, but I will be. I will be vetting him.
Okay, so you know as much as I do.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The door dings open on the 8th floor, the private wing of the private area of this wing of the hospital. It's much nicer here. All of the seating are independent leather chairs. There are actual plants, not just the fake ones that are around here. The doors are made of fancy wood with grain attached. And as you open the door, you'll see two familiar faces sitting in the lobby outside of one of the ICUs. The first is your aunt, Ellie, your father's sister. The other is your quote-unquote Uncle Doug. Doug Adebayo wants you to call him Doug. He wants you to call him Unky Doug. He is the vice chair of your of the Bruce Media Group's board of directors. Now the two of them are a pretty discordant pair. Ellie Bruce, she never married, is a Scottish spinster in her 70s. Very Maggie Smith looking. Hard as nails, kept most of her accent. Unlike your father, who shed it down to the barest and, well, except when he's drunk. She always has come off like a stern Scottish headmistress, dressed in Armani and more suitable clothes for her age. Whereas Unky Doug is a deep coppery black. Originally from from French New Guinea. He came out here, made his fortune in broadcast and finance, and has been Roland's advisor and hatchet man for the past 30 years. Speaks with a very slight accent. Both of them are going to look your way as the door opens. Your aunt is immediately going to rise to her feet and head over to you. And we're going to play a game right now. It's called Roll to See Who the Aunt Goes to First. Everybody, make me
Ooh.
an appearance and empathy roll.
Oh, lol. Lol on empathy. Lol.
What's empathy?
Can I use
Uh-oh.
manipulation eloquence?
Sure.
I'm not there, so
You know
no
what?
roll.
No roll for you.
I use manipulation.
Otherwise, I'd use a merit.
Dexterity and athletics.
Just dive tackle your aunt.
Just dive.
Give me a roll of
So-
your choice that makes sense. Difficulty 6.
So not martial arts and dexterity is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, she's not Kung Fu Aunt.
Who do you think
Kung
taught me?
Fant?
Who do you think
And
taught
what,
you?
and what
See,
was the role
Uncle
if you don't
Dougie?
have a talent?
So
You
if
just
you
Did
roll
don't,
Uncle
that.
Dougie teach you?
if you don't have a talent, you just roll it flat.
You just roll the attribute. You don't. It's not
So the one die.
anything. You just
Okay.
yeah. So the one. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6. It's just contested.
That's a fail on my hand.
Okay. two for Clarissa.
Come on, just manipulation. 2.
2. Oh boy.
Roll
Damn,
Okay.
third dice.
Roll off.
All right. Roll off both of you. Roll a die.
1.
I spend willpower. No, I'm just kidding.
Willpower to make somebody like you. I wish.
I rolled a 1, so as long as you don't roll a 1, you're good.
3.
Okay.
You got 1 success.
She.
Oh, you
heads-
rolled a 1.
Yeah. So she heads over your direction and hugs you while putting a hand on Clarissa's shoulder.
There we go.
I'm
Honey.
gonna squeeze her and do the.
They don't know what's wrong with the old bastard. His heart seems to be fine, and he can count to 10. So he's probably not a vegetable in there.
Orsa is beelining for Roland.
As you are headed
Hey,
toward
are you-
Roland, Unky Doug is going to step up and say, "They're in there with him right now. You'll have to give them some space.
The fuck I will.
It is a sterile situation. Claire Bear."
You said he could talk. Really?
They're putting him through tests. The best we can do right now is wait. Where's your brother?
And are you sure? He's standing right here.
Your other brother.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's on his way.
I'll call him. Clarissa's gonna call.
I want all the bastard Bruces here.
Is
So
there
when
any
you're-
more that we don't know of?
Wait, all the bastard Bruces.
Look,
Yeah,
if I knew if
where's
there
it-
were any
Damn, do
more,
I owe Clarissa?
I think
How
you owe
many
me
are
5
there?
grand. You owe me five G's, bro. Clarissa's gonna phone Alistair.
Alistair, you just arriving at the hospital now after doing a little side trip that you did in private message to me.
Sneaky bastard.
That's why he's late.
I'll pick it up or say, yeah, what's up?
Where you on your way, bro? Our dad's in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. I was doing some damage control. What were the rest
Okay.
of you fuckers doing?
I was working on damage control while I was in the car on the way to the. Are you on your way? Are you here? Are you?
Yeah, I'm getting out right now. Actually, I'm
Oh,
walking right. Ooh,
Wait.
she's cute. Yeah, no,
You're
I'm
cute.
on the way. See,
All right, we're on the
that's a
8th
good
floor.
receptionist.
I'm gonna take the phone from her. Quit fucking around now and hang up.
I told him we're on the 8th floor, so
Took a sweet
he's
ass
fucking the
time, didn't he?
receptionist. I think.
I'm sure he had
Oh, is that where he was?
I don't know. He said to
Unbelievable.
run an errand.
a believable.
So he's doing damage control, so that's good. If it
Stopping
was
off
an
at
hour
the,
before we saw him, Clarissa would have been trying to do some damage control as well.
Sure.
With
Why don't we do a roll to see if we
corporation?
can do some damage control right now to see what you were able to
Mhm.
do. Now, given emotional stress of the time, unless you have something that would cause you to not suffer a difficulty break, I'm going to say it's going to be difficulty of 7 from the extra stress. If you have something that would lower that difficulty, like a certain merit that I know one of you has, lower it to 6. I would like you to go ahead and make me a... I'm going to pitch, but you can always counter with your own rolls based on your own skill level. I would say wits or manipulation. Either of those are probably great ones. Plus computers, plus leadership, intimidation, subterfuge, politics, anything like that seems good. Finance, also good.
Yeah. I'm just searching. I'm trying to remember. I forgot a copy over, but I have concentration as a merit.
So
I'm just trying to look that up again. 43.
Hold on.
concentration is mostly for magic.
Ah, okay.
So it means you don't take distraction penalties for magic.
Cool.
not mistaken.
Then never mind.
But I will double check that real quick. Oh no! So it affects actually all of it, everything. It's great.
Nice. So then I have that.
I want to use magic to make this, to lower the difficulty on this.
Okay, using entropy
and time.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, let's do some magic enhancing abilities, or ability enhancing magic, I should say. Chris, why don't you go ahead and start us off, since you got a lead time on this while everyone else was jumping to it. I would like you, this will actually be a group roll because you can use the corporation as a focus for this. So
perfect.
What we're going to do is go ahead and give me this at a difficulty of 7. If you're using time 3, entropy 3. Anything you can do to lower that difficulty. If you're using numbers, which you probably will, that'll lower it to difficulty 6. And you can lower it with quintessence.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 and lower that to 4.
Sounds good. You can also spend willpower on this if you'd like.
I definitely will.
Okay. So basically, we're going to break this down to a difficulty break and a duration. Reminder that the duration index goes 1 success equals 1 round. Every additional one goes hour, then day, then so on.
Now, if this is a rote as well,
okay. Oh,
can
cool.
I use a skill to lower the difficulty of it?
So...
Because I wanted to have a roach that was
How would you do that?
specifically for this sort of thing. It's market algorithms and the market research that I was doing earlier on my phone, as well as other things that I'm constantly keeping on top of.
Okay, tell you what, give it to me at difficulty, what did I say? I said 6 earlier, so let's say difficulty 5.
I'm at 6. 5?
Okay. And then I would say you want at least 4 successes on this.
2 10s, a 6, and a willpower.
Holy crap. All right, reroll the 10s.
I get to reroll them?
Yep, we use exploding magic. It's my house roll.
Oh, holy shit.
Yep.
That's a 6 and a 5, so 2 more. That's 6 successes.
Okay, so what I would suggest is you can lower the difficulty by 3 on all checks to do this for the next day, week, or you could lower it by 4 for the next day.
Let's lower, so 3 for a week or 4 for a day?
Yeah.
Let's do 3 for a week.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so folks, anybody who's trying to do media manipulation on this, give it to me at a difficulty of either 4 or 3 if you have something that prevents you from being distracted from emotions.
Okay.
Is data sphere useful?
Data can be useful, yeah. What level of data do you have, or data?
1.
1. So with that, it would be, you could use it to basically, oh god, data's a funny one. So you could use it to try to find connections and things online that you'd be able to
Right.
target faster. Basically, like,
to
okay,
narrow
so
the
yeah, so
search.
Reddit is doing this. So Reddit's spreading this. It's also on, well, it's not on 4chan because 4chan was, I believe, dead at this time. By the way, little pro thing: the last message ever sent on 4chan was a GIF of Jack Black saying "chicken jockey."
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad it died.
Famous.
And then it died.
I would like to also use, just as we're talking about rotes and media manipulation, I would like to use a rote of semiotic communication.
Okay, how does that work?
So I have to spend for successes to send the message, and then I can increase the targets. But it's either like logos, shapes, to do subliminal messaging. So throughout the hour that it took to get to the hospital, Clarissa had been trying to work with the DNN to have some subliminal messaging in some logos for stocks to try and she's going to try and target the board and the shareholders
And basically slow sales.
Confidence.
Okay.
Not necessarily slow sales, but install confidence in Bruce Media.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't we go ahead and do this in order of who said they were doing magic. So Chris has already set that up. So Constantine, if you want to give me a magic roll at a difficulty of 3 to use data to try to basically make your difficulty to target things easier and to look for more connections between things.
Mm-hmm. 4, 4, and 5.
Damn.
What was
Okay.
the-
Yeah.
Oh,
so
he had lowered it, right?
Yeah, and you lower and then you lower it further than that. So what are you intending to do with this information? You are going to be able to discover a number of quick and easy places to call, basically linchpins to attack to try to get this story squashed.
Basically to stop the major, find out what the major pathways would be, and get them to like cease and desist, whereas like sharing it could fall under some sort of law, and where they might be.
That sounds good. Why don't you go ahead and make me a charisma or manipulation, your call, plus intimidation roll at a difficulty of well, technically it's not a magic roll to do this. We'll say it's a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
To make some phone calls, and with all of those very specific ones, we're just going to go by the girth of your successes.
All right, the girth is 3 successes.
Okay. You are going to make some very credible threats, or at least credible sounding threats, to a couple of media outlets. Global is not going to run a story about this until it's confirmed, as well as the newspapers that you've contacted that were starting to post some online things are going to put a hiatus on it till they're sure they're not doing anything libelous.
In the very least, it slows it down.
It slows it down. The Sun is still going to run something, but nobody reads the Sun. So honestly, it's probably safer to have them publish. Nobody likes the Vancouver Sun. For purposes, this is a work of fiction. Don't sue me.
Yeah,
Vancouver
we don't
Sun.
have the Times colonist. We have the Times
colonizer.
The Times. Yeah, there's no good replacement there.
It's the Times colonizer, man. It's Vancouver Island.
There we
unceded. Go. All right, Clarissa, you are doing semiotics, so go ahead and give that to me. So it's a road. What spheres is it?
Mind 2.
Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Cool. Give it to me a difficulty of 3.
Cool.
You know what the best part about being a technocrat is?
Everything's coincidental.
90% of everything you do is coincidental.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like I don't know if
difficulty
afterwards,
breaks, guys.
I don't know if I can do a roll afterwards first before affecting finances after doing this effect or not, but
yeah, you can do another roll. make some calls, do some things.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. 5 successes.
Holy shit. Okay, so you can instill market confidence.
Mhm.
The price drop is going to stabilize. You've lost you've probably lost like a 2% market share rather than a 5 or a 10 from this. And best part about this, the best thing that you can imagine right now, and the time magic definitely helped for this, I'm sure, is that your dad had this bout at 12 o'clock Pacific.
Yep.
The markets
right
close
before.
on the East Coast. Yep.
one.
So you are able to prevent any further stock drops beyond the initial. Wait a minute, what? That happened? Which means that you can probably keep it going in the morning. Perfect. If you'd like to make a finance roll to do some additional things, or if anybody else would like to make finance rolls, please do.
Yeah, the
what would
one I
that
messaged
be?
you about.
Yep, absolutely. So why don't we go ahead and have everybody go ahead and make me a wits or intelligence plus finance roll if they would like to do any type of financial actions, and we'll just see how that goes. Donovan, while the rest of your family is wheeling and dealing in finances, media, and all of that, is there anything that you're doing aside from just sitting down in a chair?
So I have a computer. He's probably researching, trying to identify like where possible leaks of articles could be, and passing the information along, passing that information along so it gets snuffed out before it gets out.
All right, sounds good. Jesus. So if you were doing your finance rolls, that will be at a difficulty of 3. Woof. I have so many private messages coming into me right now from this. Yeah, like half the Bruce family is messaging me, and on top of like many other players from other games are buying stock for some reason. That's weird.
Huh.
I think Travis Legg just bought stock.
You buy the dip.
Oh, fair. says our day trader player. All right. So I'm seeing a lot of successes going around on these rolls. And over to you, Traz, back to you. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, looking at what spheres you have if you're trying to do something with magic. You are... Oh boy, you could probably use your entropy knowledge to...
Yeah, let's do that then.
Sure. Go ahead and give me go ahead and say that if we're trying to do some data coverage, it's going to be fairly localized because you don't have anything that allows you to like reach beyond. If you had like data or correspondence in entropy, be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But with just raw entropy, kind of looking for, trying to get lucky, go ahead and roll me at a difficulty of 4, my friend, to get lucky.
Welcome to entropy.
You're up all night to get lucky.
And this is computer based?
It can be computer based, yeah.
Cool, because I have computer aptitude, so it lowers the difficulty by 2, so lower it to 3 on magic rolls.
So, yeah.
That's what the rules
Does
say.
it say that in the rules? That it lowers on magic
Yeah,
rolls?
it says that the last Avant is especially important when dealing with computer-based magical effects whose difficulties cannot be reduced by this beyond the usual magical roll modifier of -3. Or below the minimal difficulty of magic casting rolls.
Damn, son. Okay, that merit got way more powerful between editions. Enjoy. Holy crap.
What's your computer rating?
3.
Okay, cool. Because
Those
there
are
is
rookie
actually
numbers.
another rule that if you're using computers, you can't channel a sphere level higher than your level of computers.
Yep. I don't know if
So,
that's valid
it's
in 2025, though. You used to have an AI.
And then this is just a
before you
magic
now.
roll, right?
It's just a magic roll, yeah, if you're trying to do it that way.
So 3 successes. So
3 successes. All right. So, and specifically, you were looking for...
essentially, because we hit all the Constantine was hitting all like the major newspaper. I'm going for all the all the underground stuff.
Oh boy. I will have to send you a private message about this, because as you are looking at this, you... Oh, do you want me to say it out loud to you and just say that it's private information, or do you want me to send you a message?
Send me a message.
Okay, just one moment, please.
All the scheming.
You schemers. Why are you guys scheming?
We took after Dad.
Yeah. Just because you took after Mom, you're weak.
Which week? Next week?
Last week.
Pardon me one moment while I pull up the name of this.
It's been.
That's
I was
been
hoping
one
you'd say
con
1
since you
week.
looked at me.
One Constantine.
So yeah, you're going to see a series of tweets.
Donovan kind of just mumbling to himself, kind of just mouthing, just reading it.
What are you mumbling about?
He's got that song stuck in his head again.
Yeah. Just all the articles going out about Dad already. I'm trying to track them all down.
Well, I sent out some brand strengthening messages the last little bit, and I think I managed to help smooth over the massive free fall in our stock.
We're also going to run an additional story tonight on DNN talking about his recovery. So as soon as he's up for it, it'd be great to get a photo of all you kids in there with him. Little photo op, your aunt says.
Of course.
We'll spin it as something. Donovan, you're a fucking doctor. What could it be?
Yeah.
What's something you can say it is? A hemorrhoid?
Don't think hemorrhoids affect the brain, Anne.
I'm not a
No,
fucking doctor. Donnie is.
He gave the
Dehydration.
classic signs of a stroke. It's going to be really hard to wield that.
Well, what if it could just be some
A
type
minor
of...
one.
What about a blood clot? Blood clots aren't as dangerous as strokes. They don't sound as bad, right? Maybe mad cow.
Well, for now, he just fainted. That's not a lie.
Low blood sugar.
Did you see the broadcast, Con?
Yes.
He said fuck Axiom after like stuttering, and I don't think he just fainted. He looked like he had a fucking stroke. Or that he has dementia, which I think we let better spin the stroke.
Your father doesn't have
Yeah, dementia is and that's
I
far
know that.
worse.
And also, fuck Axiom. Unky Doug says.
I could possibly spin it as a serious migraine.
Oh, that's a good one.
What, he's seeing auras and shite?
Yes,
Yeah, you know,
possible.
you get the things, you want to go in a dark closet. Like, he was out in bright lights in the studio. Could easily have done that.
You're saying your father's in the closet?
He
He did pretty well for himself in spite of that, the poofer.
Well, I'm glad someone can make light of the situation.
Of course I'm going to make light of it. I came into this world after your father, and I do intend to see him buried before me, but I don't want to do it anytime soon.
Where the fuck is Alistair?
The elevator will ding.
So what's going on? What do we know?
We're waiting for answers.
Donnie's a doctor. He should be able to tell us what's going on, right?
Yeah, they're not letting
Want
us
the
in
real
room.
I can give you the real story, or what the one we're going to try and spin.
Oh, I'm sure you're good at that. So what were you guys doing? Like, sorry I'm late, but just tried to do a little bit of damage control, keep the company in family hands.
Yeah, so I think we all were.
Yeah.
I
Yep, we
definitely
still
helped
all arrived on
facilitate that.
time.
And
Where the
think-
fuck
Yeah,
were
but
you?
I helped facilitate what you guys
nice
were
to
doing.
see you too.
Yeah, maybe don't hang up on me next time, you cunt.
How'd you know it was me?
You were the one on the fucking phone you stole.
Wait,
Big
did you?
brother
did-
attitude right
did say
there.
something,
Smarter
right?
than I
Everything
thought.
is. He did.
You talked to me. Like, how bad is it?
We don't know, honestly. We're waiting, and I'm about
At least says he's
to get
conscious.
in. I
Okay.
want a second opinion. I want a second brain doctor.
We don't even have the first opinion. What are you talking about? Let's hear
I
what
just
the
want
results
one
are.
ready on standby.
Well, let's get one then.
The door
Only the best.
is going to open, and a man of Chinese descent in his 50s is going to step out wearing a lab coat, holding, well, not a clipboard, but holding a tablet, and is going to look your direction. Bruce family?
I'm gonna run
I'm
up.
Dr. Chen. Your father's had what, your father's going to be fine. As far as we can tell, we're still running tests. We believe it was something called a transient ischemic attack. It's a micro stroke. We're hopeful. He is in recovery right now. Give us a few minutes. He's there with your mother, and you can see him.
Do you have
Microstroke.
that? Doesn't leave this room, doctor.
I assure you they're quite common. But, of course, there's patient confidentiality. I wouldn't say it to anybody. Right now we're working on figuring out what the cause was. Your father has high blood pressure. He has a history of strokes and other heart disease in his family. I hear that your great-grandfather died of a heart attack and your grandfather died of a stroke.
Yeah.
It says that your father does smoke, he does drink. I would encourage you to try to convince him to do otherwise, but he seems to be the type of man to not follow any path but his own.
Very diplomatic
Weird.
way to put it.
Doctors are pretty opinionated in this hospital.
Yeah, those are facts. What is... Look, I understand it's a stressful situation. Have some respect for the doctor, would you?
Thank
Sorry.
you, Dr. Bruce.
How about
said
you
No,
and
it's-
the doctor has some respect for our father?
That he doesn't take care of his health?
I'm not
Where's all this
stubborn.
coming-
That is a fact. God, asking dad to stop smoking is like asking.
Might as well ask him not to breathe.
Yeah.
Do you think Dad would care if it was any of us?
He's gonna
in this
say,
situation.
oh, take away my smoke and my alcohol. Well, why don't you just take a pillow in this hospital bed right now and just end it for me? You're always gonna say that.
Give us a
It's
few
not.
minutes.
I'm not saying it's your fault, Doctor. I'm agreeing with your statements because they are facts.
I am well aware. A lot of prestigious men like your father, they've earned their place to enjoy themselves, I suppose, or at least they act like they do. And yes, we are pretty opinionated here. It comes from being the best.
Dr. Chen, you said?
Yes.
Specialty? Sorry.
Neuroscience.
Perfect.
They're the best. How come you don't work here, Donnie?
Not to
Specialize in vaccines.
say
You know
Donnie's a
that.
vet more.
Donnie's busy working on microchips.
Got to get that 5G somehow.
Now, did you hear it's
Oh,
going to be
got it.
6G soon?
Well, yeah, because we all got 5G with the COVID vaccine, don't you know?
Well, it was just a
Thank you
couple
for
minutes,
your time, Doctor.
of course.
Yeah, please let us know when we can go see our father. We are all a little stressed, if you can't tell.
No.
This is how we Bruces
Regardless-
deal with stress.
He is recovering, so try to keep calm and just bring a happy face. It's amazing what smiles from your loved ones will do when you're in recovery like that.
He's gonna think we're all having a stroke.
Or he's going
No,
to
he's
think,
gonna think that
or
we're
he's going to think
happy
he's
he's-
dying.
Thank you.
One of the two.
Okay, thank you for your time, Doctor. Family,
He's going to nod and head back.
Bruce
into the room.
family meeting before we head in and talk to him. And I'm going to wait for everyone else to be out of earshot.
He will depart.
And it's just us four?
It is your
Indeed.
Unky Doug and your aunt can be nearby, or you can pull away from them.
I'm going to go down the hall and pull away from them.
We'll ask them to go get coffee.
Well,
Sure, not a problem.
Unky Doug can get coffee.
Unky Doug can get coffee.
hey, need to talk to all of you before we head in.
Okay.
Yep.
What the fuck was all of that in front of the doctor?
That should be my question to you.
I was gonna say,
The doctor's paid well enough for people to talk sternly and clearly with him. What the doctor would probably get a little side benefit from is if people interviewed him and found out how catty and petty and insulting the children of the Bruce Empire are towards their father. And you all just laid it out there. The lions don't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep, but they are more numerous than us. Don't ever fucking bicker like that in front of others again.
You all wonder why I fucking moved away from you all. You're insufferable.
Say yes, sir.
Is that
Go
what
fuck
happened
yourself,
before? Is
Constantine.
that what happened?
wow.
before?
One of them's
so
gonna
did
walk off.
Did Dad die? And name
feel
you
like I
king?
missed a lot.
Wow, fuck.
What's going on?
How would Dad
What did I
like to
miss?
hear all the shit
Anybody
you guys
record it?
talked about him?
The abusive fuck?
To the doctor.
You serious? I don't give two shits about his opinion. You can go fuck off.
Anything else you
Now,
want to
if you
get out?
No. I'm gonna go see
Then
father.
why are you here if you don't care about his opinion? How about you fuck off, and I'm gonna go see my dad.
May you rot in hell. Maybe you'll go with them.
Now, boys, we have the press coming at some point, so we better all look happy. We don't want that getting out con, right? Interviewers right there.
I'm just asking that you don't act so childish to people we don't know around each other.
Take a look in the mirror, Constantine. You insulted the fucking doctor. You need to chill out
insulted
yourself.
our dad. Are you fucking stupid?
I'm gonna move over to Clarissa a little bit and just like, do you have any popcorn? Just really quietly.
Yeah. Clarissa,
What?
you're like,
He has an unhealthy lifestyle. You want me to lie about that? It's in public.
You didn't have to go on about it. Show some fucking restraint.
As the anger seethes between you, the door will open and one of the neuroscience nurses is going to gesture to you. The doctor being completely done with your shit at this point. And will say that your father will see you now, if you're able.
yes, Clarissa's gonna be like, pfft, beeline.
No, I'm gonna be line.
You're fighting with Donovan.
So
I'm racing.
you all
I'm
three
doing market
stooges-
research.
You three stooges
I'm
your
gonna
way.
drag the others. I'm gonna follow Clarissa, dragging the others in there.
The door opens for you, and on the other side is an expansive, white and opulent hospital room. More like a hotel room than anything else, really. Your father is there in a bed that probably costs more than a small apartment somewhere where none of you would be caught dead living. And your mother, stepmother, Catalina Vargas, is sitting next to him. She's about 15, 17 years younger than him. Originally South American, from, I believe Venezuela. No, pardon me, Argentina. Argentinian, and is holding his hand. He looks tired, lying in bed. He's not wearing his glasses. His face is a little sallow. He's obviously on a little bit of something. And as you enter, recognition flashes through his eyes. Dear. Oh. Water. Give me your water. Yes, of course, Roland. Your stepmother gets up and meets you halfway across the room. Be quieter than you were in the hallway, please. Okay. He's been through a lot.
Sorry.
She doesn't say that to any one of you. But as she walks out, she gives a small pat on Donnie's shoulder. As she exits, Alistair, you're the last one in the room. She gives you a look up and down and passes by you. Your father looks at you. Well, look what the fucking cat dragged in.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Daddy, how are they treating you here?
I'm in a fucking hospital. How do you think I am? I'm great. I've got the best doctors that can make me eat fucking banana pudding. At his bedside table, he grabs a cup of pudding and hurls it against a nearby wall, leaving a Jackson Pollock in its wake. What are the numbers?
At least we...
The numbers!
So, we were on track. We were on track for a 5% loss, but we managed to stop it at 2% before market close. We
You let it get to 2.
Keep this rolling.
A lot of
To be fair, you
Do you
said
remember
fuck
saying
Axiom,
fuck
Dad.
Well, fuck Axiom!
Yeah, but you're not supposed to say that out loud. You said that on live air, so
Clarissa?
we managed to stop. It was projected 5% loss.
Kelly, that
Yes.
Percentage, was that before or after?
That was
Like-
after.
Is that like net after?
That's net after, yeah.
So the fluctuation could have been higher.
Yeah, it was probably a little bit higher at first, for sure.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I will just start spouting
Yeah.
out statistics until he tells me to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
and
Allie.
Clarissa's gonna start talking about the media and all the stuff that's going on, and the trends and the shareholders and
You asked for the numbers.
While you're doing
Well.
that, Donovan's going to check his chart. What were you saying?
Oh. You're basically at right back to your old self again. It's like you barely said fuck Axiom and public broadcast it all.
Too fucking stubborn to die.
Oh,
That's our old man.
that's the plan. Look at you.
What's the plan?
To not die. What do you
Here
think,
we
Con?
thought Con was excited that you were almost kicking the bucket there, Dad. He was trying to teach
Oh,
us,
you should
tell
have
us what
seen
to
him.
do.
He did his best. He did his best impression of you. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
I didn't know he had it in
considered
him.
reading the chart. Neither did I.
But I'm so glad to see that you're alive and kicking, Dad. What does it say, Donovan?
Exactly what the doctor said. Minor stroke.
See,
So
I'm
you
fine.
had a migraine. You had a migraine? We're going to spin that
Yeah.
for the story.
Sure, I had a fucking
Low blood
migraine.
sugar.
I was on fucking numbers with Jim. Of course I had a migraine.
I know, right? Oh my god.
No, the migraine's what's gonna
All
fucking
riled
come
up.
next.
Good to see you, Dad.
What do you mean? What's coming next?
It doesn't matter what type of safeguards you put in. Whatever spin you did is gonna be good. Sure, it's gonna be good. But the board and the shareholders have been on my ass for years now. And it's only gonna get worse.
Clarissa's going to visibly kind of prick up, sensing this conversation.
Saying I'm going to try to push retirement on you
Yeah.
again.
Are they asking you to name a successor, Daddy?
The doctor said I'm gonna have to undergo some type of exploratory procedure to find out why this went wrong.
What? He didn't. What does that mean? Crack
It
you
means I'm
open?
gonna be out of commission
Oh.
for a couple of days, weeks.
Remember, the doctor did say they didn't know the source of the stroke. They just identified what it
Fine.
was.
No, he seems
So-
fine.
Oh my god, Con. listen to the fucking doctors.
Maybe we should get another opinion before they start peeling away parts of his brain.
For fuck's sake.
Nobody's peeling away parts of my brain, and if you want another opinion, get it from my cock. All right? Give me the bedpan. I've got to piss anyway.
Weeks, huh? Clarissa,
Who's
don't
grabbing the
look too
bed?
happy.
Who's grabbing the bedpan is the real question here.
I'm gonna grab it. Get out of the way.
He limply kind of takes it underneath the blanket, and you'll hear the sound of it filling.
Oh.
Clarissa, at least try to hide the smile. So, acting CFO has to step up. Or sorry, what's the problem? Clarissa, you are acting CEO, and that's that.
Is she acting CEO though?
If
Isn't that a vote?
It's gonna go to a board vote.
well, yeah, but it's they're gonna say yes. They have to say yes.
Don't assume.
She's the CFO.
Everyone,
It would be
anyone
stupid not
is
to.
going to take this opportunity to try and take this from us.
Yes.
It's the 20, what? It's Tuesday? It's still Tuesday?
Yes, it's still Tuesday. It's 1:30.
This can probably get put off until Friday.
What can get put off?
The surgery, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and picking who is gonna sit in the chair when I'm getting my dome scrambled. As you seem to think, Connie.
I would not like. That is my point.
This, we gotta come at this united. We have what, half? Less than half of the votes of the board, even just among us?
I'll have to give my vote via Zoom call.
Okay, well that's you're conscious and able, so that'll go a long way.
Which means
So
that you've
we
got
need to
3
call-
days to figure out who the fuck's gonna warm the chair and impress the rest of the board. And keep the stock from tanking so that Axiom doesn't swoop in and give me the fucking up the asshole that I've been expecting for the past 3 months. And as for
So you're
who's going to
leaving us-
sit in it. What?
Are you guys, well, are you asking us or are you making a decision?
Are you asking who I think should sit in the chair?
I
They
know who
asked-
sits in the chair. I'm just wondering who you think should.
They asked Alexander the Great that when he was on his deathbed. To who, great Alexander, should the Empire go? And his last words. To the strongest. And I think that's where we're going to call game for the night.
He said it. He said the title.
I said the title! I said the title!
Is that the title?
Is that the thing?
I said the thing! All
Is
right,
that the
so...
name of the show?
Oh my god, guys. How all right, that is the end of episode 1 of Technocracy Dominion. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Fucking
In the famous
Yes.
last words of Alexander the Great,
Alexander
Fuck
the so-so,
Axiom.
really.
They asked
Fuck Axiom.
who
No,
rolled the
better
dice,
last
Mage the
words.
Ascension.
I was about to say that,
Technocracy
but I
Dominion.
figured you were gonna do a stinger, so I was like, I was not gonna interrupt, but I 100% want to say fuck Axiom.
Did you guys have fun? I've been stressing out about how the hell, because I planned this game and I'm like, wait, how do I make this interesting?
I have to change my character sheet a little bit.
That's
Yep.
fine. That's what episode
That's
1 is
fair.
for.
I'm.
Yep.
It's a little different than how I wrote. Session 0.
Isn't that
I should
fun?
say.
Isn't that fun?
Right?
Oh,
I have a question for everyone.
I have an answer.
you
All
guys
the
turned
sneaky,
into
sneaky
like
stuff and the scheming.
Yeah.
Like, do we want to
kids.
talk about
So
that a little bit after?
Yeah,
Like,
do we want that to be
or-
public, like what is being sneaked around behind back, or does that want to be a surprise? Because we're going to do right now, folks, is thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We're going to have a little debrief because this was an emotionally charged episode, and I think that when you have a game where people are yelling at each other and calling each other names, it's good to have that type of like, hey, we're all friends here.
Yeah,
First of all,
after
I
calling
was
Cal a cunt.
right.
That was
Well, no,
great.
Cal's not a
Sorry.
cunt.
It was
Constantine.
beautiful.
You guys
Constantine, yeah.
Let me just put it this way. You guys did
didn't even
such a
notice.
great job that I scratched out the number of XP I was going to give you and raised it.
Yo!
Oh, wow.
So you're going to get 4 experience from me, and the chat actually in a, off camera bought you 3. So you're going to start this game with 7 experience points.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah!
And Amy will inherit these as well because she's been very busy off in Stockholm or Beijing or wherever she is. in character.
Fucking gold digger. Ugh.
Y'all can fuck
But
off.
she's not messing without 7 XP. Yeah. So
I
so
understood that reference.
it's true. So with that, do you
It's not
guys
April.
what do you guys want? Do you guys want to know what's going on behind the scenes? Because I can see so I'm of two minds. When I don't know what's going on so if you know what's going on behind the scenes, there is a little bit of metagaming knowledge that you have to be able to separate yourself from. But because you're all leaning into the drama of things and having fun being jerks, it can be easy.
I'm fine with that. I'm
but
fine with
I-
that. I'm fine with sharing something. I might share some things. I mean, but
Yes.
if you look at my background, you might be able to, like my character sheet, you could probably figure out stuff. I'm fine with being vague. I think
kinda
it makes it fun.
Okay, hold
Because
on.
I
personally,
kind of feel
Robin,
like amongst us, it might not be a bad idea to be open because then we can pull on and work on things to make it more dramatic, and then
Okay.
there's a bigger reveal later.
So you think
but,
not for the
especially with
audience?
us being a bit antagonistic.
yeah, not for
at
the
first,
not
right?
necessarily
So
for the
that
chat.
Okay,
Yeah, that's definitely
where
how
I'm at.
What
I
if
do-
there's like a newspaper revealing?
Oh, don't worry. Some of what you're doing is particularly easy to discover. Yeah. But maybe not. I think it's going to be really interesting. This is definitely a complicated game. And
Yeah, I think also for running, like, does it make sense for you having to check a bunch of PMs? I think also might be take you out of running the game.
yes.
Which
I
maybe
did
if-
get like
Really good
15
point.
messages during game where I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah, so maybe if we want to
I
to
thought
put
I was high
that-
and mighty, and I wasn't going to PM Kelly until I realized how bratty all of you were. And I'm
Yeah,
like, one
and oh
second.
boy, everybody sent me something that was real dickish. It's great.
I just thought, what would Roland do?
What would Roland do? He's
That's
got a
exactly
tattoo
what
somewhere.
I thought too. That's what I
My
thought
only
too.
regret-
I was like, what would my dad do?
my only regret for this episode is that earlier today when I was rehearsing, I had his voice perfect, but we're going to say he's slightly drugged. So his voice is a little uneven. He's going to get it better if he recovers.
Oh yeah, totally.
I had his voice perfect earlier. Ah, there it is. Fucking there. It's
There
right
it
there.
is.
There's-
Connie, you're a
there's that.
cunt. You're a cunt, Connie.
That's your phrase. That's your phrase to get into the accent. You have to say it every
I
time
call
now.
it every time.
You're a cunt.
Oh,
You're a
God.
cunt, Connor.
Actually,
I'm going to have to beep
They're
those for
after.
YouTube.
They're always after me, Lucky Stonks.
They're after me, Lucky Stones. They're after me, Lucky
My
Stocks.
lucky stonks.
My Lucky Stocks.
T-shirt.
Someone make
They're
a
T-shirt.
magically delicious.
They're
They're after
magically
my lucky
capitalistic.
stonks. T-shirt. That's a T-shirt right there.
All right. How's everybody
So it
feeling?
sounds like
Do we want to go in a? Let's go in a quick debrief circle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in reverse order.
Holy
Youngest
crap.
baby character first. Traz, welcome to your first mage game. How do you feel?
Oh, heart's still racing a bit because Cal, holy shit, dude, that was so good.
Do you feel
I had to
comfortable with
amp
that though? Would that
myself
feel
up for
okay?
that.
Yeah.
God, this is one of the
I
benefits.
wasn't expecting to set up myself against everyone else so quickly, but sometimes the character that comes out is so much different than the months of working on the character before.
So you just need to become really good
oldest
friends with
cousin
his
slash
fiance.
sibling.
Oh god.
Well,
Really good friends. So Traz, anything you want to talk about? Anything? Any stars and wishes? Anything that you want to vent?
No, I think I'm good. Like I said, I was really nervous at the beginning, but settled in once I actually got going.
Yeah, it's mages are really. It sounds like it's a big scary game, which is why I do my best to make sure that all the players are comfortable and that I'll walk you through your magic. If you can learn to do it yourself, eventually, oh god, so much better. But I'm not going to drop you in and then like I'm definitely not going to try to like trick you or anything. Like I'm going to work with you to help you do what you want to do because it's magic. It's fun. It's supposed you guys are superheroes.
It's ridiculous. I love it.
It's ridiculous, right? Wait till and then you go up against like a voodoo priest and then things get wild. Or
voodoo isn't real.
voodoo isn't real. Sure it's not.
It's
Okay.
science.
All right. Chris, if Traz has done anything you want to say.
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. I had a lot of fun when I saw Cal, like as soon as Cal started ripping into people, like, oh my gosh, that was beautiful. I'm really looking forward to just kind of bickering with you and getting like on each other's nerves, and this is going to be great.
Cool. I'm really excited about it. I think that it's really lovely that you guys are all good friends because it does allow you to rip into each other for fun and it not be acting, right? Like because you feel comfortable with each other. And we have been following like consent. Like we have a running chat where people are like egging each other on. They're like, hurt me more.
We all have serious faces, and on the side it's like, describe the horse dick. Yeah, it's
yeah, exactly.
Well, either that or we're just insulting each other in the chat. Like some
Yeah, we're insulting each other in the chat. It's so good.
Oh,
yeah. It's so nice, right? Because you're able to reach those levels. Okay, Robin, anything you want to vent about?
Nothing I want to vent about. That was a fantastic episode. I said Cal literally like tweaked an internal like, oh my god, am I getting scolded? And I think it helped really drive Clarissa's character, and I'm very excited to see her family versus like her business attitude a bit more. So I'm very excited to get into her kind of professional attitude because she very much reverts to a child when she's with you guys, and I'm really enjoying kind of like that teenager falling back into it.
Cal
I like
fell
that.
into the
Older
older
brother.
sibling very, very quickly there, and it was just like, oh wow, because I was not expecting that from his character either.
I
It
thought
was just like,
Con was going to be
there's
the
there's the Roland in
mediator.
him.
Yep.
Nice.
So I had a really great time, and I enjoy playing with all of you, and I'm excited to have this angry game. 'Cause it's
So
gonna be
angry.
great.
It's going to be so much less angry than Bedlam. Bedlam's a really chill game by comparison. Last but not least, Constantine.
Constantine. I'm me. It almost seemed like my slightly raspier voice tonight. People thought I had mic problems, but it was just a bit loud. And then I'm like, wait, what if this is his voice? Like, what if he actually sounds a little bit more raspy and sounds like this? So thanks, sickness. I actually fought off successfully. But the first scene was kind of didn't show off any social play there, right? It was just kind of like, oh, what does he get up to? And like, how does he do it?
Yeah.
So I really liked that. It ended up being more GoldenEye. GoldenEye
Well, I wanted to
64.
take a scene, and I asked you all in advance, how would you introduce your character? And you were like, I want to do corporate espionage. And I'm like, done. That's great. And Robin was like, "Oh, I want to be dominating someone." I'm like, or riding a
I
horse.
want a
And I'm like,
session with horses and domination.
you said yes or this.
Well
and I said,
written.
why not both?
Why not both? And I'm like,
Well
that's
written.
true.
Like well written in the I say writing is it like because the storyteller or narrator is like I view the whole thing as like a well role played, well story told, being like closing one like a horse stall and then like opening the other. That was nice. But
Thank you.
as far as like debrief stuff, I didn't know how he was going to act, and then the other siblings were so babyish and like whiny and like petty, and then something triggered when it was like, hey, we don't pay you for like your opinion, and everyone else in like unison was like, oh, talking at the same time and being like, oh, blah blah blah, and something inside me was just like, I need to talk to all of you like right now.
That's great. Anything you
I
changed?
can't remember
or?
what it said. I think it was sir, where I was like, no, you say, you're right, won't happen again, sir. All of you immediately protested loudly in like unison, and I was like, I see it's that easy.
Beautiful.
And there's a difference in play. Usually on the sidelines, I'm trying to make people laugh in the chat as often as possible. And then when it came to this, I was like, okay, amp myself up, because I don't do like conflict well. And then, man, you could tell I was like the oldest of like 5 cousins and like 3 siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I wasn't even reacting to some of the things that you said, but also it's like kind of real. It was like, this is just a dude. It's like, okay, around others, we need to show a united front. Oh my God. Oh, Dad. Oh, everybody knows that about him. Yeah, fuck that guy, right? And I'm like,
well, and that's one of the things I love is
in
that
the very least, it kind of sounds like just my character actually does like their dad, even if
she loves her dad. She loves her dad. She just knows how terrible of a person he is, and she accepts it.
He's a great person. He's a great man. Your father is a great man. Anyway,
fuck you, Uncle Donnie.
I found that niche
Dougie.
Relationship there, where like even though he's like more formal, there's a seriousness and like more of a respect there.
Mm-hmm.
And sounds like all of you were like fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of like zoned out and was so in character, I didn't even see anybody's like reaction. And
I was like, this is great. I was like, honestly, I was a little worried when we first started planning this game of like, because you're like, oh, I'm not super into conflict. So I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to ever like cross a line with you, Cal. But then you switched to that and I'm like, oh, okay, we're on. Got it.
Go back to the survey and it's like, how okay with like conflict are you? And move that from 3 to like 9.
5.
9 out of 5. 9 out of 5.
So I was like, it was great. I was like, okay, cool. I'm able to match your energy. Perfect. This is great.
That's great. I love that you all had your introductory scenes that were like, look how cool and badass we are. And then you turn into the Muppet Babies when you're together.
It's so good.
Right? Look at these kids.
Good.
It's just like your chibi forms.
It's a family dynamic, man. Like that is such a family thing.
I've been wanting to run a game like this for a very long time, but you need a very specific cast. You know? And thankfully the last portion of it will be the incredibly petty Amy Godfrey will be joining us. And Amy in character can be so petty and so bitchy, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great with those little like dry jabs. Like it's gonna be.
You know what brought it out? It's you can't really see. It's like actually a blood red. It's velvet.
It's velvet.
Oh, we can see.
It's the suit that brought it out, and my natural resting asshole face helped me stay in character. And I was like,
You get to rest that asshole face because we're going to be back next month. So folks, thank you for tuning in. This has been Technocracy Dominion. I've had a great time with this. As we continue with season 1, we're going to see what happens when Roland is under and a new CEO needs to temporary CEO needs to rise to the occasion. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching this later on YouTube, this was a game that we ran originally for our Patreon. It's a special one for our VIP tier, so everybody at the VIP tier or above gets access to this a minimum of 3 months in advance. But they also get access to like Cal running Descent into Avernus, Robin running Storm King's Panic, Traz running something eventually, probably. Chris never running anything because we have a contract that he doesn't have to. But I'm gonna get Caitlin to run
Infernal
something.
Pact.
It's signed in blood too.
Caitlin will run something someday.
Caitlin, I want Caitlin to run Griselda's.
Maybe
Something out of
I
Griselda's.
want her to
You want
run
Caitlin to run
Princess.
Griselda's.
Griselda's.
I
It's
want her
a
to finish
horror
the
module.
cat game.
Oh yeah, the cat game would be good. Cat game would be good. You'll also get access
Right? The
to
cat game.
oh god, what other things do we have? We have Hunter the Vigil summons. We've got 2 other mage games that are starting this year, and another World of Darkness game that is in the pressure cooker for around maybe Halloween. Who knows? But a big thank you to all of our patrons who pay my electricity. Pay for the wonderful art that was done by Sam Young of None More Dark. Go buy his books over at Storyteller's Vault. He's a good friend and a good artist, as you can tell. Also, a big thank you to Michael Ilott, the graphics guy, who did the layout and basically invented the style of overlay that I made for this. So, like, this is me ripping him off. So, thanks, Michael. I hope
Looks sharp.
you're. Yeah, right. I totally just stole his MO because he's taking a little bit of a sabbatical right now to stop like slaving in the Dork Tales mines. So thank you so much, Michael, for all the hard work and for being senpai on this. But of course, our biggest thank you to our divine producers, my mom and Shaikon Day Vermillion. I guess also Cal's mom too somehow. One day you'll actually meet her. Our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, Karasha Urquhart, and Big Nut, our monster makers, Soul Omen and Larouk, and our High Council, Taryn, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Grumpy Owl, Nihilus, and Cookie Month Steve. And with that, thank you so much for tuning in to Technocracy Dominion. We will see you next time. Until then, be sure to buy stock in Bruce Media Group. And fuck Axiom. Good night, everybody.
Fuck Axiom.
I hear Chimp is on the green.
Go buy Chimp. Yeah,
buy
get
Chimp.
stock.
Buy Chimp.
Buy Chimp.
Chimp's going up.
Chimp's going up.
Chimp to the moon.